exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And you're one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shield, employee-owned, community-minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint in over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, you can be confident you're getting the best. You can buy in store or order what you need online for curbside pickup or delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace at participating stores.
Find Benjamin Moore paint and other great products at your locally owned Olson's Ace Hardware in Beresford.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Charlie Grossberg from Grossberg Implement. I'd like to take a moment to extend a warm and heartfelt Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all our loyal customers, hardworking employees, and the incredible community of Winter and the surrounding areas. From our family to yours, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and love of family and friends. Thank you for your continued trust and support. We look forward to serving you in 2025 and beyond.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watchdogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Customer service is more than just a word. It's what Jensen Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance does every day.
We have more companies than most agencies in town. We're able to find a competitive market for each family. We're able to farm that out, quote it with each of our carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance, of course, and see where it best fits.
In Sioux Falls, Beresford, and Elk Point, go to jensenagencyonline.com to find out more. Jensen Insurance Agency, building relationships since 1944.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Are you stuck in a job that gives you no family life? Work for Sioux Steel and enjoy a 4-day work week. Choose from first or second shift and receive a sign-on bonus. Sioux Steel builds farm bins and livestock solutions. Sioux Steel is hiring right now for machine operators and general laborers for both first and second shift. Sioux Steel makes it easy to apply. Go to their ProTech division in Lennox for walk-in interviews Monday through Thursday from 1 till 5, or apply online at siouxsteel.com. Join the Sioux Steel team and work a flexible, family-friendly 4-day work week.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Fiesta Foods in Beresford is a family-owned grocery store that offers a convenient one-stop shop for everything you need when it comes to groceries. With their weekly ad and their website, you can also find the deals in every aisle. And don't forget about their butcher counter in the back that features the best cuts of meat in the area. Fresh bakery and fresh produce, Fiesta Foods has it all when you're looking to shop in the Beresford area. No matter the season, open 7 days a week. It's Fiesta Foods in Beresford.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
For over 80 years, Sioux Corporation has been designing and manufacturing industrial pressure washers, steam cleaners, water heaters, water chilling systems, and steam generators to serve the needs of their customers. Sioux Premium Equipment is designed and built with reliability, performance, durability, and user safety as its top priorities. Sioux is locally owned and operated in Beresford and a proud supporter of all things Watchdog activities.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Whether you're trying to be the next best amateur, or if you're like me and pretending you know anything about this game, then the Bridges at Beresford is the best 9-hole course in the area. I think I missed him. The Bridges has everything you're looking for in a course, including a casual atmosphere and also a challenge on the greens. And the Bridges has a banquet space available too for your gatherings, so if you aren't into golf, they can still accommodate your needs. Visit their website today and find out more. What? I get as many mulligans as I want.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Beresford Telephone is your full-service local telephone company, providing telephone service, sales, high-speed fiber optic internet packages, and professional surveillance systems for both commercial and residential customers. Beresford Telephone also offers the only in-town gig-certified internet provider, which offers the highest speed services. Wanting to upgrade your existing service? Contact Beresford Telephone today and let them get started on your high-speed services in no time.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago.
you hear me, Nat?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Work these if you need hearing.
Which I can only hear out of this side.
You're live. You guys go ahead.
Okay, I can only hear out of this side. I can't hear you. All right, we're getting ready to go here, Nat. And Jerry Sarda here with Natalie Board. We're running you through the first game here. We're ready for the tip-off. And it's controlled. Oh, over and back. Yeah, I think the officials were confused there too. Officials tonight were Dean Borchers, Lee Taylor, and Drew Sweeter. So we start off the game with a turnover. Here in the Beresford now in their first possession of the game. Keely Merrigan into Lily Seibert. Post up inside. Nice shot off the glass, a little hard. Rebound is number 32, Morgan Shepard.
Just lost the handle on that one.
Yes, she did, and now it's they start with back-to-back turnovers, and here comes Beresford again.
Looks like Flanders starting out with a man-to-man defense here.
Ella Merriman goes baseline and scores the first 2 points of the ball game for Ella Merriman. Flanders hustles up, pass off in the corner. That's number 4, Addie Hammer with the miss, and it goes out of bounds, going back to Beresford. A 2-0 lead here early on in the ball game.
Well, Beresford's going to start putting on the press here. Just heard Coach Paulson calling the girls up.
Yeah,
we'll see what Flanders has.
Yeah, Flanders in the press here against us. Yep, good job of breaking it by Beresford. Yeah, the wrong team there.
Wrong team, sorry, a lot of purple.
All the way to the basket.
Oh, shoot, this little, lost the handle on that one.
It's Harley Koth with that shot. Beresford turns it over now. Comes Flanders, number 14, that's Hannah Crow with the ball. Passes over to number 4, that is Addie Hammer. Wing, cross-court pass to 14. She's Crow again. Shot up and missed. And the rebound goes to Beresford.
Flanders did a pretty good job moving the ball on that zone that Beresford's putting on right now.
Ooh, good job blocked there by Crow on Keely Merrigan with the shot.
Flanders looking to push the ball up.
Pass inside, knocked out of bounds by Lily Seibert there. The Flanders ball underneath the basket. Hannah Colford checking in for the Watchdogs for Keely Merrigan.
Ooh.
Nice little inbounds by their 22. That was Sadie Hayat, senior. Ella Merriman with the shot. Bounces up over the backboard, no good. Beresford in their 1-3-1 press. And they're passing around. Good job back to the middle to Kroll. Over number 40, and that happens to be Wisconsin. Nice job.
There, yeah, they broke that pretty easily, unfortunately, for the Watchdogs. I think it was number 14 that just scored there. Yeah, 14.
Ooh, dangerous pass there, and Ella comes up with it to Lily in the corner. Nice try by Lily. Up and in by Lily Seibert. Her first basket of the game. 22, that is Ayat again.
Got in, got the foul. Looks like they're going to call that on.
Not sure who that was on real quickly here. That's Hannah Colford, number 4. That's her first foul of the game. First free throw up and good by number 22, Sadie Ayat. She's a 5'8 senior. She's also been a 4-year starter for the Flanders Flyers. Yeah, she goes 1 for 2 for the line. Siebert with the rebound.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good hustle there by the Watchdogs. Ella all the way to the basket, up and in. Ella with her second basket of the game. The Watchdogs lead 6-3 here early on, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here. Fliers working the ball around the perimeter. Number 32, that's Morgan Shepard, and has the ball taken away by... Oh, Ella misses an easy shot on the inside there.
Rebound by Shepard. She's a 6'2 freshman. So that's probably one we'll see here for the next few years.
Yes.
A name to be watching for. That one's just off the rim. I believe that was number 4. Addie Hammer that missed that one.
Watchdogs pushing the ball with a lot of pace here, and Hannah Colfer with a missed shot underneath there. Good pass ahead, though.
Talked a little bit with the coaches before the game, and it sounds like it might be a track meet today.
Yeah. Coach,
we know her as Megan Doyle, but it's with Coach Severson.
Coach Severson, yeah. She told me that they literally have chaos written on their shirts because that's what they create. There's a lot of chaos. And right there, nice job of getting the ball up and by number 14. That's Hannah Kroll.
Getting some calm in that chaos, I guess, for the Flanders Flyers there.
Kroll's got 4 of their 5 points right now. Merriman with the 3-point shot. And the bottom of the net. Bottom of the net, yes.
Flanders calls a quick timeout here. Sorry, I have to giggle a little bit. Megan, Coach Severson, sorry, I apologize already in advance. I know her as Megan Doyle. Not happy right now, and that's okay. Maybe just needs to get that spark started for these girls.
Yes, like she told me earlier on too when I was talking, she said that they're young, basically a whole new team, and they're still working through a lot of things right now, and like she said, they've got a long ways to go, but they're also very talented, and they're going to get better and better as the year goes on.
And they have only played 2 games.
Kroll again.
Kroll.
Yep. And they're going to call the foul on. Looks like number 20 for Beresford, and that is Kennedy Merrigan. It's her first. Second team foul. Watchdogs ahead right now 9-5 with 1:33 to go in the quarter. Okay, Flander throws it in, and we have Reagan Shepard bringing it up. Addie Hammer now on the wing, down the baseline. Ella Merriman with the steal. It looks like she's going to go coast to coast here. Can she finish? Yes. All right. 11-5 Beresford. Ella with another basket. In the corner, Flander got a nice look at the basket there. That was number 4. Addie Hammer missed it. Rebound by the Watchdogs. Ella bringing it up. Gets the ball to Harley Colton inside the lane here. Lily Seibert a little short on that shot in the lane. Rebound by Flandreau. Push the ball ahead. Number 32. That's Morgan Shepard. Get caught on the baseline. Deflected pass there by Keeley. Up to Ella. Nice step through there. Really good job there by Ella. And she scores again. Puts Watchdogs up 13-5. It's one of the things that these young kids need to learn is you don't have to go hard and through the basket like Ella did there. She slowed herself down, got herself under control, and made a real nice shot.
Yeah, it was a really good move.
Flanders, good job moving ball
I
around.
love that. She's posting up. I love that.
Not much you've seen her. That's number 12 there for Nora Hamilton, the 5'2 sophomore, gets her first basket of the game.
We're getting good ball movement, just not quite connecting. Oh my! Feeling Clark range on that one.
With the step back on the Watchdog, hits the three-pointer for the Watchdogs up 16-7 at the end of the first quarter.
We've been growing America's farms for generations.
Okay, so I was like, we can talk about Jim Sorensen all night if we need to.
Simplot Roller Solutions is
Well, I was saying,
by your side.
Yeah, so right now the Watchdogs are up 16-7.
he is a good person.
Even when the forecast is unpredictable.
So on.
Drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear, to get working out, or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, your...
All right, we're back to action here again. Second quarter now. Get my quarter straight here. Land with the ball on top, working around the perimeter against the Beresford. Looks like a X zone we used to call it in the day. And nice move there. Yeah, Kroll with the left hand up off the glass. And that's her 6th point. She's got 6 of the Flander Flyers' 9 points right now. Oh, Harley got trapped on the sideline. Made a nice move, a pass and knocking it off her knee. Off her leg,
to avoid that trap. And
yes.
Handled the press pretty well so far tonight. Both teams have. Now we've got...
I think we got a shot clock issue here. The shot clock's at 35, and I think we ran some of it off. Getting it settled there. Brad Muller down there doing the work.
Or not. If
Yeah, or not.
Getting it going.
Yeah.
Come on, Brad.
Okay, here we go. Kinder with the...
Getting kind of sloppy again.
Yep.
Just got to handle the ball a little bit better, but...
Yep, ball got knocked out of bounds by Flandreau. Watchdogs did it. Keely Merrigan going to take the ball out of bounds right now. Gets it in to Harley. Over to Lily. On the wing. Shot block, real nice shot block here by Kroll. passing ahead up there to number 4. That's Addie Hammer. And the wing,
little
try to get it,
pass there.
Yep, try to get a post pass in there, and the post had left and vacated. The Watchdogs running the ball floor. There's Lily Seibert for a 3 off the wing here on the right-hand side, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle there by Kendra Ellis trying to save it. That's going to be Flandreau basketball. It's Morgan Shepard going to throw it in. She's a 6'2 freshman, and she's been getting scouted by USD and SDSU, Coach tells us.
Which is awesome. We love to see those South Dakota girls stay in state.
Yes, that's
even
awful
if it
nice.
is up north, that's okay.
That's right. Oh, threw it behind her a little bit there. Not a bounce. And we Watchdog ball again. Still 16-9 here. 6:25 to go in the second quarter. Here comes our point post, Harley Koth. Good post up, just missed a shot there. It's a good look. Pass ahead by the Fliers. Oh, wow, nice
that
pass.
Was a great pass.
Yeah.
Just a little off the mark. It was a great pass, great look.
Yep. Reagan Shepard, a little short on that one. We got a blocking foul here.
He's on number 20th.
That'd be Reagan Shepard then. Yep, it's her first foul. Yeah, 7th. Like Megan said, they're a really young team.
She's a 7th grader.
She is a 7th grader.
I was going to say freshman, but
no,
that's
she's
even younger.
Yeah.
That's awesome. They're getting good experiences as young players here.
Yeah.
Lost the footing there on that one.
Yes. Got her feet a little tangled up there and traveled with the basketball. Turns it back over to Flandreau. Here comes the 7th here. There's the Shepherds here. Oh. Got a blocking foul there on Kendra Ellis. I believe that'll be her first. Team's first foul this quarter. Okay, over to Kroll in the corner, on the side, excuse me, on the wing. Over to Ayat. Turned over on the inside. Pass ahead to Merriman. Makes a nice move in the lane. There's Kendra Ellis for a 3. Oh, a little bit off the side. Rebound by Morgan Shepard. I think Megan Severson told me that she's been starting since she's a 7th grader. Taken away by Ella on nice defensive play. Oh, the basket. Oh, yeah, they're going to call travel. A little bit of contact there, but they called the travel first before the contact, I guess. Got Hannah Colford now checking in, as is Ashlyn Olsen. And Lily Seibert and Keely Merrigan going out for the Watchdogs. Not much scoring here in the quarter, still 16-9. Yeah, Watchdog looks like
that was a nice move there.
Oh, really nice move. Fake. Really good job. Ball on head fake there. It was Sadie Ayat, number 22. She got her 3rd point of the ball game. Need to score 16-11 right now. Pass to Ashlyn Olsen here in the corner. Oh, deflected the nice play there by Ayat. She gets a steal and go coast to coast and score. Making it 16-13. It gives her 5 points on the night. Bella bringing the ball up.
Oh.
A little bit of a weave on top, it looks like there.
Oh.
Yep, little pretty old hop step there.
Yeah.
Got an extra hop in there.
I don't know if Kendra does dance, but those little feet were kind of tapping.
Little happy feet there. Looks like we've got, who is that coming in for us here? Number 1, Emily Latondras, replacing Ashlyn Olsen.
I think that's what both the coaches were talking about with that track meet. We're seeing a lot of subbing because there's a lot of running.
Yes.
And as Coach Severson had a lot of chaos.
Yes. Addie Hammer for the 3 to tie the ball game at 16-16, and looks like Coach Block wants to have a timeout for the Watchdogs. We got 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. 16-16, Watchdogs and Fliers.
Scores to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community-minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, you can be confident you're getting the best. You can buy in store or order what you need online for curbside pickup or delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace at participating stores.
Find Benjamin Moore paint and other great products at your locally owned Olson's Ace Hardware in Beresford.
Yes, Bella bringing the ball up for the Watchdogs. It's like Hardy on a nice lane to the basket. Nice job. Hard drive to the basket.
I believe that's our first one of this quarter.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So Beresford's kind of cleared up that, ended the drought.
Yes. Nice finding on the drought.
Right, just a little tangle up there.
Good job by Hannah getting down and hustling at the ball. We got a foul called on number 14. That'd be Hannah Crow. I believe that's her second foul.
No,
it's only first. Okay, only one for Hannah Crow. I must have given a foul to somebody else.
Not a lot of fouls with as much
hasn't.
action that's going on.
Here we go. We got Ella bringing the ball at the point here. Over to Harley. The top. The defense by Flander there. Emily Latondras passes it back to Harley. Back over to Lily. We got about 14 seconds on the shot clock. We're running it down. Hannah Colford, nice step through. Nice move by Hannah Colford there. Hannah gets her first 2 points of the game, making it 20-16 Watchdogs. Pass around the perimeter, nice baseline move. Pass all the way across the baseline. Got Kroll now with the basketball. Nice drive to the hoop. Misses the runner.
Okay, I wasn't sure what they were going to call on that one.
So you got a jump ball that comes back to the Watchdogs. And checking in for Colford now, looks like she might have a bloody nose or something. That comes in for the Watchdogs, number 20, Kennedy Merrigan. Okay, 2:30 to go basically here in the second quarter, and Ella with the ball on top. Step back three, misses it to the side. Rebound by Shepard, Morgan Shepard. I gotta remember there's three of them out there.
There's that point. Oh, she's going to pull up three.
Yep. Nice rebound there by Latondras, who's a 5'6" junior. Sideward pass ahead, and it's tipped out of bounds. And we'll stay here with the Watchdogs. Well, I think we have a little discussion here.
Okay. Back ref overruled that one.
Okay, Flyer basketball, 20-16 Watchdogs. Good ball by the Flyers there. Nice shot by the lefty, number 14. That's Kroll. Another basket. She's up to 9 points.
I think that'll be on 22.
That's Sadie Ayat. So Kendra Ellis back in the ball game for Emily Latondras for the Watchdogs. Okay, Watchdogs side out, get the ball in to Harley. Oh, nice straight down the middle.
That was a nice little give and go there.
Real good, and Kendra Ellis scores. Okay, Kendra, that's her first basket of the game and gets the Watchdogs a 22-19 lead. Nice assist there by Harley Koth.
Nice little soft jumper there.
Yeah, nice little, right,
Reagan Shepard, the 7th grader.
That's right, real nice little runner by her. That's her first basket of the ball game. Makes it 22-21 Watchdogs. Nice pass.
That one was a little off bounce. Ooh!
Oh my.
Landed pretty hard there on the ground, but
she okay?
Hopefully she'll be okay. That's kind of got the hip check there.
Yeah.
She seems to, maybe it's a little limp, but walking it off, so toughing it out.
That was Kendra Ellis picking up her second foul, and Hannah Colford will replace her now for the Watchdogs. Okay, here come the Flyers now on the attack. Pass around. This zone defense is having stifled quite a bit. Good steal by Ella Merriman. She's going to go coast to coast and lay it up and in with the right hand. Ella with 16 of the Watchdogs' 24 points right now. Off to a good start. Oh, nice pass inside. The ball into Morgan Shepard, and she was fouled.
Is this our first trip to the line tonight for either team?
No, they shot free throws. They were 1 for 2.
Okay, that was probably the first quarter.
It's been a while.
A lot of outside shooting, which is okay in zones. That's a little bit more, so Flander needs to look to attack that a little bit more.
Yes, Harley Cope picked up her first foul for the Watchdogs. Like you said, there hasn't been much as far as free throws or fouls.
Yeah.
It's a good game that way. First free throw is up and good by Morgan. Second shot also up and good to make the score 24-23. Watchdogs by 1 with 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Coach Paulson is calling a set. Maybe a little confusion on what we're supposed to be running here.
It's about...
nice giving ghost. That was a great move. Shoot, just couldn't finish that one. It's a great cut by Lily, but...
Okay, we had a jump ball called here. Yeah, just didn't quite finish that one off here.
It was a good look, though. Good basketball play there.
Yes, it was.
Just didn't finish.
Good teamwork. Nice little play. 16 seconds to go till halftime. As the Flyers winning up, trailing by 1. Oh, they turn over 3 seconds. Okay, that'll bring us to our halftime here. You've got the Watchdogs 24 and the Flyers 23 at the half.
So Coach Sievertson and Paulson Block, whatever she was saying, sorry, Hillary, was really right. That was a high-paced first half, and it looked like 2 track teams.
Okay, good. Yes, well, like I said, chaos is kind of the name of the game tonight. And right now, the leading scorers, you got for the Flyers, you got Kroll. You got number 14, Hannah Kroll. It's a junior, and she's got 9 of their 23 points. And then you've got Sadie Ayat with 5, leading the Flyers. And for Beresford, you've got Ella Marin with 16, and a few girls with 3, right, or 2, excuse me, each. So 3 with 2 points each.
And no one's in real foul trouble either. Like we mentioned, there's not been a lot of action in the lane, maybe, or as aggressive action, maybe. Flanders been in there a few times, but they're kind of fading from the basket instead of going towards it and drawing those fouls. So Beresford's done a good job with their defensive strategy on that one.
Yes, and just to remind everybody tonight, too, that tonight we're dedicating the court to Mr. Jim Sorensen. If you can see our court at all, it has his name on there now. And like I said, we have a dedication room, and a lot of people come back. And throughout the broadcast, there's going to be a lot of people come up here talking and telling stories about him. And I think everybody's got a Jim Sorensen story, or 2, or 3, or 20. But Jim had been around for a long time, and a lot of good stories with him.
What is your favorite Jim Sorensen story?
Wow, that'd be very hard to narrow down, I think, whether it's coaching, whether it was classroom, or outside of the class. But I can tell this, Natalie's my daughter, in case people don't know that. And we got a story here my wife wanted me to say that favorite CDs.
And Sharon is his wife.
And then so he puts it in there, and it's all this country music. Well, Hattie and I are not country fans, and we found out from Sharon later on that she's not a country fan either.
So Jim was just trying to get his action in, Mike.
Yeah, he just wanted to get to play his country CD for himself there and sing along. So that's one of the stories I first remember about Jim, first getting to meet him and going places with him. But that was a lot of fun having him do that, and then Sharon denying it all. Yeah. Well, we're going to go to a commercial break here now. Cheers.
I think I was going to be the one, but when we went to Aberdeen, Cares, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Charlie Grossberg from Grossberg Implement. I'd like to take a moment to extend a warm and heartfelt Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all our loyal customers, hardworking employees, and the incredible community of Winter and the surrounding areas. From our family to yours, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and love of family and friends. Thank you for your continued trust and support. We look forward to serving you in 2025 and beyond.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watchdogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Customer service is more than just a word. It's what Jensen Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance does every day.
We have more companies than most agencies in town. We're able to find a competitive market for each family. We're able to farm that out, quote it with each of our carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance, of course, and see where it best fits.
In Sioux Falls, Beresford, and Elk Point, go to jensenagencyonline.com to find out more. Jensen Insurance Agency, building relationships since 1944.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Are you stuck in a job that gives you no family life? Work for Sioux Steel and enjoy a 4-day work week. Choose from first or second shift and receive a sign-on bonus. Sioux Steel builds farm bins and livestock solutions. Sioux Steel is hiring right now for machine operators and general laborers for both first and second shift. Sioux Steel makes it easy to apply. Go to their ProTech division in Lennox for walk-in interviews Monday through Thursday from 1 till 5, or apply online at siouxsteel.com. Join the Sioux Steel team and work a flexible, family-friendly 4-day work week.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Fiesta Foods in Beresford is a family-owned grocery store that offers a convenient one-stop shop for everything you need when it comes to groceries. With their weekly ad and their website, you can also find the deals in every aisle. And don't forget about their butcher counter in the back that features the best cuts of meat in the area. Fresh bakery and fresh produce, Fiesta Foods has it all when you're looking to shop in the Beresford area. No matter the season, open 7 days a week. It's Fiesta Foods in Beresford.
honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
For over 80 years, Sioux Corporation has been designing and manufacturing industrial pressure washers, steam cleaners, water heaters, water chilling systems, and steam generators to serve the needs of their customers. Sioux Premium Equipment is designed and built with reliability, performance, durability, and user safety as its top priorities. Sioux is locally owned and operated in Beresford and a proud supporter of all things Watchdog activities.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here. Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation Press Box. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
We turn to the floor here. So we were just looking at here and seeing that Beresford's played 3 games like Natalie had mentioned earlier. We played a real tough game against Bell Rapids here and lost in the final seconds 48-46. Then we won our next one against Baltic, and then we lost one to Dakota Valley. And here we go for the second half. Ella Marin gets the ball, throwing the Watchdogs at the first possession of the half. Flanders still in there man-to-man. A mistake there. The ball hadn't been out of bounds, and Addie Hammer went and grabbed it out of bounds. Watchdogs going to throw in. Ooh, nice block there by Morgan Shepard. Flander brings the ball up. Pass inside. Nice rebound. Got her second chance shot by Madison Bushkovsky, I believe is how you say that. Puts Flander on ahead for the first time, 25-24 here in the second half. And for Bushkovsky, that's her first basket of the game. Lily Seibert, nice drive, blocked that time. And number 22, Sadie Ayat. Looks like Lily Seibert going out, and for Beresford, number 4 coming, Hannah Colford. Watchdogs throwing it in. You got to Kendra Ellis in the corner. Nice cut by Hannah. Nice kick out. Harley Koth open for a 3, misses it. Rebound on the inside by, looks like Shepard here. Morgan. She brings the ball up. Nice pass over Kroll. Kroll over to Hammer over here. Hammer over
nice
to
little
Morgan
cut there,
Shepard.
right?
Yes.
So they kind of swarmed on Shepard there. You could tell they had their eye on her.
Yes, they did, and they missed the backside person back there.
But they did a good job. The Flyers did a good job finding number 14 there, Hannah Kroll.
And she was fouled that time. She would have lined to shoot 2.
like the foul was on number 4 for Beresford, Hannah Colford, and that's her second personal foul.
First shot was up, no good. Second shot up and in. Gives them a 26-24 lead with 6:54 to go.
And that puts
in the third.
Hannah Kroll, into double digits there with 10 points. That last free throw.
Yep, first Flander fire in double digits. Good move by Ella straight down the lane. Nice drive, just didn't finish. Some of the Flandry fans wanted to travel there. It was a nice little step through. Good job by Keely Merrigan standing her ground as Morgan Shepherd hit into her and gets the charging foul.
Sorry.
Yeah, couldn't keep up. Yeah.
I had to put him on mute for a second.
All right, Watchdogs bring the ball up here, trailing 26-24. Looks like they're running a motion offense. Nice cut through by Hannah Colford. Just couldn't quite handle the pass. And they're going to call a foul.
Oh, is it a foul?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe he called a foul. It's Dean Borch is the official there. Foul's on Addie Hammer, number 4, and that's her first foul.
So I wonder if we'll see a little more fatigue this second half. Now, we've already seen a couple fouls, which we didn't see much of in the first half, so I wonder if maybe
a little more reaching
it's
going on.
It's going to start catching up with them. See who can keep their composure the best when the fatigue sets in.
Nice drive by Kendra Ellis. Oh,
just in and out.
In and out, just missed, exactly. Pass ahead, deflected away by Ella. It's a steal. She's going to pull up for a wide open 3. And off to the side. Rebound there was by number 22, Sadie Ayat. She got over to Addie Hammer. Back to Ayat. Nice move, split the defense. Missed a shot, good rebound on the backside. That's Kroll again back there, number 14.
It almost looked like that was planned. Yeah. She was doing a backboard pass for her.
Yeah, it was almost an assist by it looked like, yes. That's Kroll's 12th point. She's up to a dozen now. Long 3 by Kendra Ellis, and she drains it. Ellis.
And that's tough. She had a hand in her face. And
yes.
So not much Flandry could do on that one, unfortunately for them.
Yes. It's her first 3-pointer of the game. These are 5 points on the game.
Well, that was a good cut by 32 there. Just a little short.
Yeah, Morgan Shepherd. Came just a little short on that shot. It's 28-27 Flyers right now. So we got 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kendra Ellis on top of the basketball for the Watchdogs. Now hands it off to Harley Koth. And a little weave here to Ella, who's got a wide open 3 from the top. Just off, and a good rebound there by Flandrew.
A little bit of a fade on that one, kind of leaning away from the basket. And that's exactly how the shot went off the rim. But, that again, the fatigue. So she's just got to compose herself, get her feet set, and she'll be just fine.
Wishkowski got the rebound. She was fouled by, I believe it was Kendra Ellis, and that's her third one. So now in for the Watchdogs, it looks like Emily Latondras is checked in, along with Lily Seibert.
All right, Biersch is bringing up the press again.
Looks like their patented 1-3-1 press. Flyers break it quite easily there. Good job. Off the side there. Wide open look and up over backward.
So that kind of was just right at us, and that was right on. It barely hit the rim there.
And bounced right over the top there. That was number 32, Morgan Shepherd. Watchdogs bring it back up in the front court. Over to Emily Latondras. Nice drive. Oh, has it stripped.
There you go. Oh.
Almost got it taken back.
Double strip there.
Yeah. Nice pass across.
I don't know about that one, but it's a good move. I'm not sure the pivot foot started. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Had Heather just teed up Coach Paulson there. Not sure what she said. She actually looked pretty calm for that one, so she must have kind of mumbled something under her breath there, but
I'm not sure there, but she got...
Or maybe it's on Matt Storrow. I don't know. Maybe we can...
No, I believe they pointed right at the coach there. So we're going to technical foul on the coach, I believe. And that means that Morgan Shepherd is going to come to the line, who just made that nice move, / we're not sure what. But it counts as 2 anyhow. First shot up.
Free throw sets.
And first shot up and good, so we may have quite a swing here. That's 3-point swing right now, and it could be 4 if she makes this shot right here.
And we were just during the last break, we were talking about Morgan here. And I want to know how many, you want to keep a track of the rebounds, but I feel like she's got to have double-digit rebounds already in the third quarter. She's come down with a lot of rebounds. And for being a point post and being at the top of the key a lot, that's pretty impressive.
Yes. And that's why she's getting looked at by Division I schools.
Yeah. Again, name to watch for the future.
Yes. Deflected out of bounds that time by Lily. So now the score is 32-27. And so because of the technical foul, that means that Flandre gets the ball back and a chance to score again on us. Nice job by the Watchdogs.
Strong defense there, off on Flandre.
Yeah, you see Crowell walking in and telling Morgan, he says, my bad pass. So here you go. Watchdogs on the top of the key. That's Ella Merriman.
Wide
nice
lane
job.
for her. She found it.
And just missed it.
Rebound number 40, Madison Bushkovsky.
Deflected out of bounds. Watchdogs have kind of been slowed down here this second half.
I was going to say, the pace has slowed a little bit.
We've only got 3 points so far in this quarter, and they put up 9 on us. Good passing inside.
Good post up in there.
Nice block there by Koth.
There's another rebound.
Yeah.
I'm just going to head to the line.
Yeah. Nice block by Koth on the first one, and then the rebound went right over to Morgan Shepard. Like you said, another rebound for her. She's going to go back to the free throw line. That's Koth's second foul, by the way. Morgan Shepard steps up and drains the free throw and gives her 7 points now on the night. She drained the second free throw, gives her 8 points, and it's a 34-27 Flyer lead right now. Watchdogs need to get something going here, something offensively.
Yeah, the momentum is definitely shift from the purple and white to the purple and yellow the second half.
Yeah. Beresford's pace has slowed a little bit here. I think they want to pick it up like they're trying to do here, but Flandre's doing a good job of slowing them back down.
Yeah, they're controlling the pace of the game right now, Flandre is.
Nice move by Ella Merriman. She gets back in the lane and back to the free throw line, and she's fouled. Fouls on Madison Bushkovsky, and that will be her first. Ella makes the first free throw. That's her first point here in the second half, and she's up to 17 now for the game. And breaks that little scoring drought there for the Watchdogs. Second free throw by Ella, up and good.
That left hand, so jealous.
Yes.
Those lefties, I love that.
Ooh, almost traveled there.
Kept her footing though.
Yep.
That one was on the line. There's a good shot there by number 4.
Addie Hammer with the score, and assist by Kroll on that one. That's Hammer's 5th point of the game tonight.
Oh, shoot. A lot of miscommunication by both teams there.
Yeah. Pace
good thought, just not good execution.
Yeah. Pace is starting to pick up a little bit. It looks like they're playing a 4. Oh! I don't think that was a shot. He went off the rim.
So.
Just trying to pass across. Ella with the steal there. And go coast to coast again. And up and in. That's 3 quick points for Ella there. Excuse me. Makes the score 36-31.
Going baseline here. That was a nice move.
Yeah, there you go. There's that left hand we're talking about now. Kroll again. She's up to 14 points now. Nice baseline move. Lily Seibert wide open for a 3. Oh, just off the front side. Rebound by Flandre.
Oh, that was a nice move as well.
Yeah. Very nice move there.
And it's pretty impressive for a freshman, to be honest. That's a great move. It's a mature move, and she can tell she's been playing a lot of basketball.
Yes.
All right, we got a
I'm not sure.
Offensive foul?
Yeah, who they call it on? I think they call it on Harley Coth. That's her third.
Must have been on that screen.
Must have been on the screen. Yeah, it looks like Keeley
Someone got
hit in the face.
Taking the timeout here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but she's got smacked in the mouth, it looks like there.
Looks like we got a full timeout here.
Yes.
So I was going to say we were talking about Jim Sorensen stories. I've got lots of Jim Sorensen stories myself, if you can believe it or not. Jim, he coached girls and boys basketball. He taught a lot. I think I know my states, all these names of states because of Jim Sorensen and the song. And if you're from Beresford, you know what's Delaware?
You got to get the arm motion there. The people from Beresford will understand what we're saying here. Jim always had a way of saying things to remember.
Great golf coach. And what doesn't he do?
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything.
And you were commenting about his taste in music. I golfed with him this summer, and he had gospel music going. And he told me that a lot of people don't want to ride with him when he golfs, when he has that music on. And sometimes that's the way he likes it. So that's why he likes to play the gospel music.
And maybe that's why he golfs so well.
Maybe that's why he's...
Yes. No, and now they didn't quite get that too much Jesse. He's over there. I did Delaware, boys. Okay, here we are. Back to the action, though. Flanders with the ball, leading 40-31.
Oh, we got another charge here.
Offensive foul.
That was a pretty quick one, too. I think he kind of was watching.
Yeah, I think they were kind of
looking for that one.
Yeah, Drew Sweeter's the official there, and he kind of was, I think, had an eye for that one. A lot of contact going on in there. And
I'm calling that on, that's on 32.
Yeah, that was on Morgan Shepherd. Yeah, that's her second one.
On 22.
Yep. So Watchdogs run a nice little set play here. Oh, miscommunication there. Hannah thought she was going to stay on the post there, and she turned around left. Harley did. A little bit too aggressive there.
Blocking foul there.
Yep. That was going to pick up the foul there.
And this might be where you're starting to see the fatigue set in a little bit.
Yes, yes.
Both teams don't go very far into their bench, and that makes it a little more difficult. And early in the season, you just don't have the conditioning quite there yet.
Yep.
It'll come.
Okay. Got number 22, Sadie Ayat on the line. This is the first one. Second one up, and misses off the heel of the rim. And another rebound by Morgan Shepherd. Like you were saying earlier.
She's got to have double digits for rebounds. That was a
nice baseline. Yes, really nice baseline move.
And the Fliers are excited about that one.
Yes.
The spark ignited there.
Yes.
And that's going to bring Sadie Ayat to the line.
And the foul was on Lily Seibert for the Watchdogs, and she misses that one. And a rebound by, I think it's Kroll there. It's Hannah Kroll with the ball now. Passes it off to Reagan Shepherd. One of the kind of the top there. Nobody. Oh, and she missed the bunny. She was so wide open that she couldn't believe it and missed it.
Little miscommunication on the defense there.
Yeah, I think Harley thought they were switching and they didn't switch there. Oh, having troubles getting the ball in. Good defense here by the Watchdogs. Got 27 seconds to go. Baseline move.
Nice move. Good move by
Reagan Shepherd.
Reagan Shepherd, the seventh grader.
Seventh grader, yep.
Another up-and-coming name you got to be watching for.
Another Shepherd. 44-31 now. The Flyers are starting to pull away a little bit here. That was going to hold for one last shot, it looks like. And we run a little screen roll on top with Kendra. Nice move inside.
Got a little reach in there, and
it looks like Kendra got knocked down there. I'm not sure what happened there. She twisted an ankle possibly. I'm not sure.
Getting up a little gingerly right there.
So Kendra can go to the line here. It's a fifth foul in the quarter, so it's going to put her to the line for 2 shots. First one up and no good off the left side of the rim.
We'll see the second one, how that one goes. And see if the Watchdogs decide to put the press back on or
The 3 seconds.
off.
Well, surely with it.
All right, ball's back with Flandreau. I do want to give a shout out to Flanders' coach, Megan Sievertson. Talking to her before the game, I've had the privilege to play with her and against her in basketball back in the day. But she had the opportunity. I had to bring this up to her to make sure to clarify. But she got to her coach at Coach Turner High School. She got to play the last game that he coached before he retired. He is the most winningest coach in South Dakota, and Megan ended his career with a loss. The Flyers beat Hanson last year in the state tournament. I don't remember what game.
But it was a semifinal, so they didn't end his career. Yes.
Oh, I thought it is. Sorry.
So she beat her former coach.
Jim Bridge. I know.
In the semifinals. So it was Hanson's last loss.
I talked to her a little bit about that. She said it was a bittersweet moment for her.
Yeah, Jim. If people know Jim, another great guy. She was very fortunate to have him as a coach, and Jim ended up as the all-time leader in wins for the state of South Dakota in girls basketball, and he's
she
a long
got
time.
him the loser column for him.
Yes.
So again, sorry, Jim Bridge.
Yes. I just want to give a shout out here too. We've got the Dog Bone Entertainment production crew up here tonight with us, and a lot of kids behind the scene that doing all this work for us, making us able to give you all these productions and talk and things. We have Lane Bowden, a 6th grader. We have Creed Ostrom, Kelsey Peterson. We're all 6th graders. Our 7th grade crew is Axel Burion and Will Norling and Cade Somervold. And we got 9th grader Diego Hernandez, and we got Easton Boom and Kellen Borschel as our high school kids, kind of helping out these young kids along.
And they're doing a great job.
They're doing awesome.
It's amazing what we can all do with these live streams nowadays, and I know a lot of people are grateful, especially on a nice, windy South Dakota cold night like this.
Yeah, can stay home and watch it on TV. Here we go. We're going to start the 4th quarter. Watchdogs trail 44-31 as the Flanders Flyers the ball inbounds to start the 4th quarter. Looks like they're trying to play a face guard on Shepard. Oh, steal there by Ella. Oh, she lost the handle. Yeah, like you said, there could be a fatigue factor. We got a traveling call there.
Right in front of Coach Severson. She didn't say much, but I could tell the look on her face.
We've seen that before.
We've seen it before.
Yeah. Okay, Ella bringing up for the Watchdogs here.
Good post-up by Lily. There's a block.
Yep. Crow with the block and the rebound. Pushing up the floor. Definitely see the pace has slowed since the 1st quarter.
So I think only probably playing 7-8 deep for either team.
Yes.
So really not going too far into the bench.
It looks like they're trying to play a 5 out and then trying to post
it's a
up.
good post-up. There you go.
Yep. Just missed it. Harley
good rebound.
Nice, strong rebound by Harley on that. Oops. Yeah. Flanders wanted to travel on that. Ella with a 3 off the back of the heel of the rim, and
pretty good box out there as well.
Yep. Off of Flanders, it'll be Watchdog basketball. So a 6:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Flyers 44, Watchdogs 31. As we get set to throw the ball in, Willie Seibert going to take it out. Yeah, running.
All right, that's
trying to run the elevator play there and bring her up to shoot, and got a foul there on I think that's going to be on Kennedy Merrigan. It's going to be her 2nd foul. Kind of an accidental bump with the feet got tangled up there. Okay, we've got Reagan Shepard, the 7th grader, bring the ball up and pass it in. Deflected out of bounds by Lily Seibert. Still here for the Flyers with 25 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Oh, there's a deep 3.
Crow off the heel of the rim, rebounded by Lily Seibert, trying to pass. Oh, threw it behind
She's
her.
having herself a game too. I think that's at least 3 or 4 steals for Crow there, and she's got 14 points.
Found herself wide open there. Shepard missed a shot off the heel of the rim. Ella rebounds the ball and pushing it up the floor. Looks like the Watchdogs playing 5 out also.
Nice little step Side move there just to get the feet quite set.
Yeah, she's going to rush that shot there and a little long on it. Harley Koth did. Flander bringing it up. That's the 7th grader Shepard again.
Slowing it down a little bit here.
Yep. Coach trying to run a set play here, it looks like. Nope.
A little aggressive on that.
Yes, Hannah got a little over-aggressive on that.
All right, not quite a hockey lineup change here, but 3 in, 3 out for the Watchdogs. Looks like Colford, Seivert, and Keeley. Nope. Kennedy Merrigan, sorry.
Yeah, Keeley came in for her. Kendra came in, and Emma Latondras came in.
That's too many Ks.
Yes.
I'll reach in there. And
grab.
I think that's going to go on Koth.
Yep.
And I'm
Hold it.
4 in her with about 5.5 minutes left.
Yep, that would be her 4th foul, exactly. So she's going to have to be careful here.
Flanders being a little more aggressive this quarter, especially hacking the lane.
Yes, they're starting to trying to hammer the ball inside. It's like a nice pass in, nice shot up there. It was sister to sister, I believe, there, wasn't it? Oh no, that was Ayat that scored. Yeah, Ayat that scored, right?
I think Ayat passed it in to Reagan Shepard.
Okay.
But Flander has a little size on Beresford, in every position, unfortunately. But they're starting to take advantage of that, and we're seeing a little bit more of that. And there's another rebound.
Yeah, Morgan with another rebound. She brings the ball to the floor.
I'm going to go down there after the game and ask the coach how many she has, because she's got to have a lot.
She's done quite well tonight, yes. We're working around the top of the perimeter is Flander right now. Okay, Shepard to Kroll right now, and
there's a lot more movement in this offense.
Yes.
Beresford is sticking man to man here, so that maybe that's helping out the Flyers.
That's also they're also spacing the floor out a little bit nice there.
Yeah.
Kroll again, that left hand in there, scores. Gets her 16 on the night.
All right, Coach Paulson wants a full timeout here.
So it's 48-31 here in the 4th quarter. Got another Jim Sorensen story for us there, Nat?
We could have Jim Sorensen stories all night. Yes, we of course. I'm trying to. There's so many. One of my favorite memories. Well, I've got a lot again, but one of them is when Jim was inducted into the South Dakota High School Coaches Association. Because again, great basketball coach, amazing golf coach, legendary golf coach even. If you look in Beresford on the wall, there's a ton of state champion banners, and Jim was the coach of probably all of them.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure.
All state golf ones, yep.
A lot of them up there. And my dad and I got the privilege to ride up with him because I think Sharon, his wife, was unable to make it. And so we picked up his 2 sons. And we did a road trip to Aberdeen, and I've never laughed so hard. And I heard a lot more Jim Sorensen coaching stories and all the things. And I think another thing with Jim to mention is he's an awesome coach. He's an awesome person. He had a lot of awesome coaches to coach with him. And you can't say Jim Sorensen without Jim Babb. And you can't say Jim Sorensen without Wayne Semler or even Ed Evanson. So there's just a lot of greatness
very
in there.
Fortunate that time period, yes.
And I think it was just a great thing for the teams, all the teams, and for the school district in general. They're all teachers. There's enough good things to say about Jim Sorensen.
Watchdogs try to get the ball into Ella there and threw it away. That's going to follow with Sony's story. Sony is always a guy that always give that,
and you have to do the voice, too.
Guys, Then he'd rub his chest like he's having heartburn.
Well, and he did like the Tums, so you got to...
Yeah. And when I first got here as a C-team coach, I was in charge of the Tums and the Maylocks and whatever else he needed, gum, pop, or whatever.
Getting him in a bus on time? That was sometimes a challenge as well.
Yes. That was a 3-pointer that time by the Flyers, and a turnover by the Watchdogs on top.
And she was the one that just made that 3-pointer. Hannah Kroll made that last 3-pointer there and got another steal. She's going to have a good stat line tonight, too.
Yeah, she's got 19 points on the night. Pushes the lead up to 20, 51-31. Well, he picks up her dribble and gets it over to Ella with a long 3 and drains it. She had 16.
That's a pretty athletic move going to the right when you're left-handed.
Yeah, and stepping back like that and being on balance. So she's got 7 points this half now.
Well, just
they broke the pass. Missed the bunny underneath it, but she got that one.
Add more stats.
Yeah.
That's all she's looking for. You want to get another rebound in there.
Yeah, she's got plenty of them. So now 53-34. Watchdogs need to be a little more aggressive here.
It looks like I'm not sure what happened over there. We got.
I don't know. Is that Latondras over there?
I think so. I don't know if she got hit in the face or.
That's Emily over there. I'm not sure what happened. But checking in for the Watchdogs. I can't see who came in real quickly. It looks like Ashlyn Olsen came in and Kennedy Merrigan came in. A little trouble's getting the ball in. Finally get it in bounce here to Harley. Got the 2 point posts guarding each other there.
Oh, it was a good look. Just, again, the execution not quite there. Oh, travel? Okay.
Yeah. Got a break there. It's like Hannah Kofer is getting ready to check back in the ball game. She's going to come in for Kennedy Merrigan.
A left-hand scoop there.
Nice shot. A good way to power it up there and score. Ella Merriman.
She's playing like a 6-footer down there.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we're going to get a push on the rebound there.
Yeah, it looks like Ashlyn Olsen fouled. Yeah, otherwise there'd been another rebound for Morgan. That was only the 4th foul of the quarter is on us, so still not in a shooting situation.
That's kind of a touch foul. Just kind of off balance, off footing with that.
Yeah, so the 5th foul, now they put it in line because the new rules, they've been taking place, I believe, last year or the year before. I can't remember which.
And it's only the 2nd on Merriman, so she's good there. But yeah, we've seen a lot more fouls this quarter, or half, I should say.
Yes. And like you said, too, a little fatigue maybe setting in there, and because the first of all, you start playing quite a few girls, and you kind of narrow it down to your best 6, 7, or 8 there in the second half, and one in and one out, and out of bounds on Kendra, so stay right here with the Fliers.
Kroll kind of got through the box out there, and
it was aggressive.
And yeah, it was a good play by her.
Fliers still playing that 5 out, trying to spread the floor a little bit here.
I'm saying they're taking their time, which it makes the defense work harder and causes them more fatigue. So I think they're executing the game plan.
Kroll with a wide open 3. Banks it in. The bank is open. That's good for 3, so it puts up at 24 points on the night. Ella Merriman going hard to the basket. Scoop and score.
She kind of has this, she goes hard and then it's almost like a hesitation that last second. She has a really good hesitation step there. Or a hesitation scoop. I don't even know how to say it. I didn't have it, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of a Euro stepping through there because, like I said, she goes hard and she gets herself under control.
Yeah, she does a really good job with that.
Yeah, so Ella's up to 27 on the night. You get 28 as she makes the free throw. 12 for her this half. Watchdogs still pressing with 1:57 to go and down 57-39.
Flandre doing a pretty good job handling that.
Yes, they did. They break it, and we got a timeout now by Flandre here. So with 1:52 to go in the 4th quarter, it is the Fliers 57, the Watchdogs 39.
You learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture.
Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation Press Box. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
And we're back, and Natalie's got another Jim Sorensen story real quickly before we get started.
I was a post player, so 4 or 5 So I'm appreciating more this quarter, or this half, that they're posting up a little bit more and they're going more harder in the lane. And again, another Jim Sorensen story. He used to take the little football pads, I don't know what they're called, but the blocking pads, and he would push us around down there and then make us shoot over a tennis racket to get on top of that. But I know he did that with a lot of his athletes. One of the greatest athletes that come out of Beresford is Keith Larson. He said that was one that he really worked with Keith on, and people just couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And Jim talked about again this morning that he was also the coach of one of the greatest games ever played in South Dakota, voted by the Associated Press, which is pretty awesome. Which again, Keith Larson was the one that kind of brought me into that, because he was, I believe, a sophomore that year in Beresford. We got second.
Yes, we played in the state tournament against Armor.
We're still a little bitter about it, even though it's been since the
1979. Yes, 1979 state boys basketball tournament.
Seen the film many times, and
I can tell the story there.
Jim had so many. He had all of the game tapes in his room. That was number 34 there.
Gotcha.
Allie Sheppel. But he had every game tape, I think, that he's ever coached, and it was VHS back then. And he would say, okay, we're playing Vermilion tonight, so I think we should run this play. And he would go through games and just like, oh, it's not this play, it's in the next, it's 2 plays from now. We're like, what is that was in 1982 that this game was played, and you remember what play. But he just has a basketball mind, a competitive mind, I should say. It's not just basketball, it's just sports in general. He's just got that knack, and as a coach, he's a good leader, and they want to follow him.
Yes, it was Allie Scapel that scored that last basket. Yep. So a lot of subs in the ball game right now. Beresford, we've got in number 40, that's Haley Yacht. She's a senior. We've got in Ashley Olsen, number 2. Yeah. We got number 23 in the ball game.
And I believe that was Calla Weiss. Or Weiss? Weiss, okay, yeah. Sorry, Calla, for pronouncing your name wrong. Yeah. I apologize.
Yeah, so we got Tori Sharp in the ball game for us. I'm trying to see who else we got. 15, that'd be Jade Tweed in there. And 20 is Kennedy Merrigan still. And for Flandreau, looks like we got number 24 in there. That's Rana Stites, I believe is how you say it. In the last 5 seconds here. So it's going to end up 59-39. Victory for the Fliers.
So really, there was a lot of athleticism in this game. There was a lot of energy. Like I said, there was a lot of running, a lot of track, and that's exactly what we were expecting from this game. Both coaches kind of gave us the heads up on that, and that was going to be a little bit of a track meet, and Flandreau just outrun Beresford a little bit on that.
Yeah, well, that second half they outscored us 36-15, I believe, or what it was, and you know they're hitting the shots, and they did a good job of getting the ball inside. Mm-hmm. And we got the ball inside, we just didn't convert, but. We'll work on those, I'm sure. Coach will get that going, and we'll score on the inside.
Again, early in the season here for both these teams, so it'll be fun to watch to see how the seasons end up.
Yes, and here shortly we're going to have the dedication to Coach Sorensen, the floor being named after him.
And so, I was told that he has to keep his speech under 20 minutes tonight, which might be a challenge.
Yeah, and that's per his wife Sharon.
per his wife Sharon, yes. But you know, he's got a lot of stories. 35 years of coaching. He's got lots of stories to tell. So we'll take it away, the dedication for Jim.
Okay, we'll see. All right, fans, welcome again to Beresford High School for this matchup. At this point, we are going to do the floor recognition for Jim Sorensen, and we do have the pre-recorded audio. So we'll play that for you now as they're playing it here in the gymnasium.
Boys basketball coach and assistant girls basketball coach during his time at Beresford. Watchdog Nation, thank you for joining us tonight to help us unleash the pride as we dedicate the floor in front of you. Mr. Jim Sorensen was a high school social studies teacher, head girls and boys golf coach, head boys basketball coach, and assistant girls basketball coach during his time at Beresford High School. He was the head boys basketball coach at Beresford High School for 36 years. His head boys basketball coaching record was 474 wins and 310 losses. His overall career record for coaching boys basketball was 494 wins and 327 losses, with 27 winning seasons. Coach Sorensen's basketball teams won 8 Big 8 and Big Sioux Conference championships, 11 district championships, 5 region championships, and made it to 5 state tournaments. Coach Sorensen led the Watchdogs to runner-up finishes at the 1979 and 1980 State B tourneys and the 1986 State A tournament. His teams placed 7th at the State B tournament in 1981 and 3rd at the State A tourney in 1995. During his career, Coach Sorensen was a member of the National High School Coaches Association, South Dakota High School Coaches Association, South Dakota Golf Coaches Association, and South Dakota Basketball Coaches Association. Coach Sorensen received several Region Coach of the Year honors as both an assistant coach in girls basketball and as a head coach in boys basketball. He was named to the South Dakota Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Shine. He entered in the South Dakota High School Athletic Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2010. He was also named to the High School Coaches Association Hall of Excellence. To cap off his teaching and coaching career at Beresford, Mr. Sorensen received a South Dakota High School Athletic Association Distinguished Service Award. In addition, Mr. Sorensen was inducted into the inaugural Watchdog Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you Mr. Jim Sorensen and Jim Sorensen Court.
All right, fans, Coach Sorensen will be making a few comments here. We'll try and get you the best audio we can here. So.
That's 60 people that aren't too happy with you, Jim, in 1 year. How many years you been coaching? About 40. I'll multiply 40 times 60 and see how many friends you have left in Beresford. So tonight I sent Sharon, my wife, in early to see if there are any friends here tonight. She gave me the green light to come in, but I think she probably counted some plan for people. That's okay. I see the basketball players are coming at the big pit to get out here, so I'll hurry along and try not to go more than a half hour. What I want to do tonight is I want to just go down the road to what got me here tonight. And I graduated in Montana in 1966. Day I remember most in Franklin was homecoming. I was asked to give the homecoming speech. As I headed up the steps to the platform where the royalty was sitting, the podium was, and I was feeling pretty nervous as my first speech. As I got to the podium, I could feel my legs shaking. And I kind of said under my breath, Lord, Metro royalty see their new basketball coach shaking under pressure. And I got through the speech. Never asked the royalty whether they saw me shaking or not. Later that night I got a phone call. The phone call told me that my father had passed away. So I thought I'd better start looking for something closer to Sioux Falls. At the end of the year, I found a job at Beresford. I became the assistant basketball, assistant football, and head golf coach. Stayed 3 years. And then I went to Tri-Valley and became head coach there. At the end of the year, I got a call from the Beresford superintendent and asked me if I'd be interested in coming back to Beresford as the head coach. And I said I would, so in 1971, I began my head coaching career here at Beresford. The last year was 2007. And I've asked a lot of times, what's the most memorable game on this floor? And I took it back to 1979. In 1979, we played Randall Valley team for the conference championship. 2 really good teams. Both teams ended up in the state tournament. And it was really a close game until somewhere in the third quarter, Keith Larson intercepted a pass at midcourt, took a couple of dribbles and slammed up. The crowd went into a frenzy, and we ended up winning the game, winning the conference. I don't remember ever hearing the crowd that loud again in this generation. The second game I remember was when a group of Flandreau people, or a group of Flandreau boys came to town, and we beat them 150 to 10. Just kidding. It never happened. I wanted to see if the Flandreau people were alert. I have great respect for Flandreau athletics. Coaches that I coached against back then, and for the coaches here tonight. And that leads me to my final destination. 7 or 8 years ago, my son-in-law, Scott, asked me if I'd help him coach my granddaughter, Tori, and some Flandreau girls, 4th grade girls. So I said I would. I began that trip up to Flandreau once a week for practices. I know on that first night, the Flandreau girls must have looked down and saw me and wondered who that old guy was there, if he knew anything about basketball. And I found out pretty quick that when I used terms like top of the circle, miss the ball at the elbow, get down there on the baseline, didn't have a clue what I was talking about. And I thought to myself, this could be a harder job than coaching boys varsity. But it turned out to be a positive 3 years, and I thank the family parents for allowing an outsider like myself to come in and be with their girls 3 years. And tonight is a special night. Happened this way that those girls from back then are juniors tonight. I got a chance to see them play against the Beresford Watchdogs, and I want to tell you, be truthful with you, I was rooting, hoping that those Flandreau girls, the juniors, would really have a good game tonight, and they certainly did. I was rooting for the dogs on top, so that's how it goes. But congratulations, it's Flandreau girls that did a nice game, especially in the second half. And finally, I want to thank all those people that are involved in making this night possible for me. All those administrators that I've had over the years that stood behind me. All those coaches that made my life a lot easier. All those players that scrapped and fought for the Beresford Watchdogs. Roger Krause for coming to all those games and sitting next to me on the bus for those great conversations we had. His predictions, he always predicted the score before we played, but he'd never show it. And then finally, I'd like to my family, my wife Sharon, my children Jessica, Jamie, Tommy, and Joe. And you might have noticed that all their names start with the letter J. The reason for that is so that it's easier for me to remember their names as I got older. And tonight's a testament to the fact that it's working. So, in conclusion, it's a great honor, a humble experience to see my name on the Watchdog floor and permanent name approved. And I ask that when people are ready to leave, that you be real careful not to stuff up my floor. Merry Christmas and have a great year.
That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Whether you're trying to be the next best amateur, or if you're like me and pretending you know anything about this game, then the Bridges at Beresford is the best 9-hole course in the area. Ooh, I think I missed him. The Bridges has everything you're looking for in a course, including a casual atmosphere and also a challenge on the greens. And the Bridges has a banquet space available too for your gatherings, so if you aren't into golf, they can still accommodate your needs. Visit their website today and find out more. What? I get as many mulligans as I want.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Yeah. Another one. Yup. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Beresford Telephone is your full-service local telephone company, providing telephone service, sales, high-speed fiber optic internet packages, and professional surveillance systems for both commercial and residential customers. Beresford Telephone also offers the only in-town gig-certified internet provider, which offers the highest speed services. Wanting to upgrade your existing service? Contact Beresford Telephone today and let them get started on your high-speed services in no time.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, you can be confident you're getting the best. You can buy in store or order what you need online for curbside pickup or delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace at participating stores.
Find Benjamin Moore paint and other great products at your locally owned Olson's Ace Hardware in Beresford.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Charlie Grossberg from Grossberg Implement. I'd like to take a moment to extend a warm and heartfelt Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all our loyal customers, hardworking employees, and the incredible community of Winter and the surrounding areas. From our family to yours, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and love of family and friends. Thank you for your continued trust and support. We look forward to serving you in 2025 and beyond.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watchdogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Customer service is more than just a word. It's what Jensen Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance does every day.
We have more companies than most agencies in town. We're able to find a competitive market for each family. We're able to farm that out, quote it with each of our carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance, of course, and see where it best fits.
In Sioux Falls, Beresford, and Elk Point, go to jensenagencyonline.com to find out more. Jensen Insurance Agency, building relationships since 1944.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Are you stuck in a job that gives you no family life? Work for Sue Steele and enjoy a 4-day work week. Choose from first or second shift and receive a sign-on bonus. Sue Steele builds farm bins and livestock solutions. Sue Steele is hiring right now for machine operators and general laborers for both first and second shift. Sue Steele makes it easy to apply. Go to their ProTech division in Lenox for walk-in interviews Monday through Thursday from 1 till 5, or apply online at SueSteele.com. Join the Sue Steele team and work a flexible, family-friendly 4-day work week.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Fiesta Foods in Beresford is a family-owned grocery store that offers a convenient one-stop shop for everything you need when it comes to groceries. With their weekly ad and their website, you can also find the deals in every aisle. And don't forget about their butcher counter in the back that features the best cuts of meat in the area. Fresh bakery and fresh produce, Fiesta Foods has it all when you're looking to shop in the Beresford area. No matter the season, open 7 days a week, it's Fiesta Foods in Beresford.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
For over 80 years, Sioux Corporation has been designing and manufacturing industrial pressure washers, steam cleaners, water heaters, water chilling systems, and steam generators to serve the needs of their customers. Sioux Premium Equipment is designed and built with reliability, performance, durability, and user safety as its top priorities. Sioux is locally owned and operated in Beresford and a proud supporter of all things Watchdog activities.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation Press Box. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
All right, fans, welcome to Beresford High School for this Big East Conference Class A matchup between the visiting Flandreau Flyers and your home Beresford Watchdogs. On the call tonight for the boys varsity game, Jared Olson, joined by Mike Christopherson. Mike, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. First time on this type of broadcast, so give me a break, but I'm glad to be here.
Okay, those that are listening in from Beresford might remember Mike Christopherson, teacher here for a while. He was also our tech coordinator, coached some basketball with Jim back in the day when he first came, and left and went to Harrisburg High School, or Harrisburg School District, I guess, as the tech coordinator. Spent a little time in Sioux Falls as the tech coordinator, now back in Harrisburg as the tech coordinator. So
you bet.
All right, and Mike, we were having kind of a good laugh before we got going here. We were teasing about old passwords for the school networks. And Jim Babb, if you're listening, Mike still remembers your social security number as that was the network password at one point, correct?
That is correct. Things have definitely changed.
All right, so no longer is Jim Babb's social security number the password. So if anybody's listening that knows Jim, you can let him know. The network passwords here at Beresford School are no longer Jim's social security number. I think we also had a Cubs connection as well at one point.
Yeah, definitely the Chicago Cubs 23 was a popular one at one time.
Yeah, all right. No, good stuff. Mike, good matchup here. The Flandreau Flyers coming into this game picked up a win first off against Chester to get their season started. Did have a loss to a really strong Hamlin squad, and now they come into this game 1-1, taking on the Watchdogs, who are currently 0-2. They've had a couple of good battles here. First game out, ended up taking on, get my schedules up here correctly, ended up taking on Baltic. Started out as a really good game, the ice last Friday night, and just Baltic pulled away at the end, just some really athletic, rangy kids. And then the other night against Dakota Valley, which again historically in Region 4 here has been very strong. So that is kind of Watchdogs start here 0-2, looking to pick up their first W against the Big East Conference rival Flandreau Flyers. Starting lineups here for the Flyers of Flandreau: number 2, Paul Paisley; number 4, Xavier Bean; number 14, Micah Otto; number 30, Alfie Henderson; and number 32, Luke Shepard. Doing the starters here for the Watchdogs so far: number 2, the junior Malachi James; number 4, junior Tegan Nyhog; 21, senior Aiden Ham; number 44, the senior Joseph Sharp; and the senior number 45, Cooper Nelson. Mike, you're not here just to call Watchdogs versus Flyers. The intent was here to talk a little bit about Jim Sorensen as well. And we had the court dedication here. Again, forever, Jim Sorensen's name will be on the Watchdog floor here in the main gymnasium. So again, that happened. Hopefully you were able to hear. Jim had a few remarks and told some good stories and a couple jokes. And again, just really humbled. I know talking to him in the office in the last few weeks, he's just really humbled to have the opportunity to have his legacy kind of cemented here on the floor. Tip is going to be knocked out of bounds by Joseph Sharp. No real possession, so the officials are going to look at each other and gather. Knocked out of bounds by Joseph Sharp, so it is going to be Flandreau basketball. So we'll see what they do with the possession here. If they determine that Beresford had the possession, Flandreau gets it here, so the arrow is now pointed on the board for the Watchdogs to get the next possession arrow. Watchdogs coming out here in a man-to-man defense. 14 with the three-point attempt, and that goes in. That's Micah Otto with the three-pointer to get things started for the Flyers. They're going to pick things up here at the half court. They're going to match up man-to-man as well. Nyhog to James. Coach Short yells out an offensive play here. Sharp sets a big screen, rolls to the bucket, finds Cooper Nelson in the baseline, kicks it back out to James. Drives in the hoop, layup good. Malachi James gets the Watchdogs on the board. His first 2 points of the night. Flyers 3, Watchdogs 2 early in this first quarter. Takes it to the hoop, battle for the rebound, brought down there by number 2, Paul Parsley, Corner bucket, number 14, Micah Otto, 2 threes out of the gate. Mike, that's some of their dogs are going to have to defend here.
Yep, he's on fire right now.
All right, Flyers up 6-2 behind two big three-pointers from number 14, Micah Otto, the senior. Ham looks baseline, kicks it over to Tegan Nyhog, finds Cooper Nelson on the base. Joe Sharp, free throw, elbow off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Malachi James, puts that in. So it's Malachi James trading twos with Micah Otto's threes. Flyers 6, Watchdogs 4, 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Mike, one of Jim Sorensen's famous lines, he said it tonight in a speech, was scrap and claw. Something was on, I think, the warm-up jackets and every shirt ever printed that I remember anyways that Jim put together.
Yeah, that definitely was a staple in Jim's time.
Just off the back of the rim, Otto does miss. Rebounded here by the Flyers. That's number 32, Luke Shepard. Corner three-pointer. The Flyers are letting it fly from deep. I believe that was number 30, Alfie Henderson with the three. It's now Flyers 9, Watchdogs 4. Flyers more than happy to leave Sharp alone out on the three-point line, kind of sagging into the paint. Cooper Nelson. Watchdogs pass around, 9 to go on the shot clock. Off of Malachi James's knees, looking for a little help. It does stay Flyers back. Should be Watchdog basketball. Mike, from here, I thought it looked like it maybe rolled off Malachi's knee, but that was a close one.
Yep, 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Okay, Watchdogs going to inbounds with 6 seconds on the clock here. Ball is free, down to 3, 2, 1. Ball gets tipped loose. James gets it off. Bank shot. So Malachi James, 3 buckets in a row here. He has got a hot hand for the Watchdogs.
And they forgot to get back on defense, and they got the easy layup.
Okay, gave up the easy 2. That was to Micah Otto, so he now has 11 on the board. Oh, excuse me. Got one extra mark here on my paper. That is 8 for him. Flyers 11, Watchdog 6. Coach Short yelling for the Dogs to get something going here. Ball is tipped free. Someone in the game here for the Watchdogs, the sophomore, number 3, Ashton Overly. Dogs going to go a little smaller here.
Yeah, going with that smaller lineup. We'll see what they can do to move the ball.
Going to kind of work that perimeter crossing game. Shot clock did go off. Dogs were just unaware, I think.
Yeah. That did seem like a fast shot clock.
.420 here to go in the opening quarter. Flyers 11, Watchdogs 6. Mike, maybe talk a little bit here about, you come to Beresford, your first teaching, coaching job, and first time you maybe meet Jim Sorensen, or the first couple practices, the first, pregame or halftime speech. I mean, what are some of those things you kind of picked up early on in your young coaching career, being around Jim?
Sure, just to be with such an experienced coach like Jim was an honor. He really took me under his wing and kind of led me into coaching. I was a little nervous, gotta be honest, starting a career with somebody that experienced, but he just took me under his wing, and it was a great learning experience. He let me mix it up sometimes, play out there in practice to simulate somebody else that might be coming up against us. So.
Yeah, you had the opportunity again as a young coach, get out there and mix it up a little bit and maybe play one of those key players you're looking to defend on. I've played a fair amount of golf with Jim, and again, as an accomplished golfer, he can be intimidating to think that you're going to play with, one of the best. He was a collegiate golfer at Augie, but he had the ability to just make you as comfortable as could be. He's just so easy to hang around and be with. I can see that maybe from a coaching standpoint as well.
Yeah, it really was. He's such a great guy, and quite an honor to be with him.
Aiden Ham, nice defensive effort there. Ball kind of got tipped and free. Aiden Ham picks up a bucket there for the Dogs.
Yeah, the Flyers had a couple of free throws there. Now it's 13-8 Flyers up, and Flyers number 20 hitting that 2-point shot there.
Okay, that's Caden Bersheim, the junior, checked into the game for the Flyers. He picks up a 2-point bucket. Nearing the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Flyers 15, Watchdogs 8. That pass gets away from Overly, goes out of bounds. Flyers ball here, and coach is going to take a timeout. He wants to talk to his Dogs, down by 7 with 3 minutes to go. We'll go to a quick commercial break.
Whether you're trying to be the next best,
okay, we're going to do one. We'll do one.
And pretending you know anything about this game, then the Bridges at Beresford
should leave us a little time to come in here and then just hit into another story or something.
Sure. The Bridges has everything you're looking for, and of course, including a casual atmosphere and also a talent on the greens. And the Bridges has a banquet space available too for your gatherings. So if you aren't into golf, they can still accommodate your needs. Visit their website today and find out more. What? Gives me mulligans that one.
Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
For the 24-25 season and forever after. Dedication happened here between games, so that was a nice and special opportunity. Nice play coming out of the timeout that the Flyers drew up. They hit Paul Parsley, the senior, with a nice little setup play coming out of the timeout there, Mike.
Yeah, nice backdoor play. And here's 21 for the 3. Nice.
Okay, Aiden Ham three-pointer. Found him in the corner. Ham with a couple good buckets here, keeping the Dogs at least within it, now within 6. 2.5 to go. Coach Short was heated, taking that timeout. Looking for a little more out of the Dogs. There's a steal by Ham. He goes on the floor. James passes it up to Cooper Nelson. Left-handed three-pointer. Just rims in and out.
That was a good look.
Turnover there from the Flyers. Watchdogs going to look to push it. Now going to set up their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both teams staying with that man defense here with 2 minutes to go.
Block there. That was 32, Luke Shepard. Mike, some other thoughts that kind of come to mind again as you think of Jim Sorensen and your time coaching, you know, whether it was a phrase or just the way he interacted with students?
Yeah, I think it's just that mannerism. His presentation today was a good representation of him and just how calm and collective and how he built up his programs and kids. Never tore him down. He was just such a great guy in that way, and he had just those mannerisms, you know, and stuff. And of course, probably the most famous thing is always his handful of Rolaids, you know, that he had on him.
Yeah, always plenty of Rolaids. Assistant coaches, duty number 1, keep plenty of those in the med kit for Jim as he maybe needed an antacid as the game was getting ready to go. You talk about building the program. You know, he had 27 winning seasons in his time at Beresford. You know, multiple state tournament appearances. Never got the big one. Finished runner-up a few times, and again, just a great legacy here at Beresford.
Yeah, it really was the season I got to spend with him where we upset Lennox in the district championship and then went on, unfortunately, got beat on the last second shot that we all thought was in by Phil Van Ingdom, but in the region we didn't quite make it past Elk Point.
And that would have been like 2 or 3, somewhere in there probably?
Yeah, I should have looked up the year when I came, but yeah, it was quite a game, just a matter of the University of South Dakota buzzers not going off at the right time in my mind.
Yeah, that was a tough one down in the Dakota Dome. At that point, the SC wasn't built yet, so we're playing basketball in the Dakota Dome. Great environment for a region championship game and a berth to a state tournament. But unfortunately, their score clock wasn't synced with the actual time clock. It was an air horn at the head table is what was the buzzer or alarm. And again, for us as fans watching from Beresford, we were sure that thing was in, and it was waved off, and the fans and officials ran out of there, the players ran out of there, and we were kind of left stunned as just missing an opportunity there.
Yeah, definitely a heartbreaker, but, you know, Jim just moved on and had to watch that the next day, I know, and stuff, and it was tough, but, yeah, it's always hard to see something like that go down the way it did.
Okay, ball gets knocked free here. James was bringing it down on the right side.
7/10 of a second left in the quarter here.
7/10 here for the Dogs to get something up. Down by 8 here in the first quarter. Flip it up. It is tipped by the Flyers. That is the end of the clock. The clock never started. that as the quarter is over. So, again, Mike, I appreciate you coming down, spending a quarter with us, talking about Watchdog basketball, coming back and scrap and claw here. And just, again, a few stories about Jim Sorensen, your time coach. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me. Go Dogs.
All right, go Dogs.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation Press Box. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
All right, fans, welcome back to Beresford High School Jim Sorensen Court. Class A matchup, Big East Conference basketball here between the visiting Fliers, your home Beresford Watchdogs. After the first quarter is complete, Fliers lead 19-11 over the Watchdogs. Substitution here for the Watchdogs, getting a little game action is number 33, Trey Kurtenbach, the sophomore. Joined here on the broadcast now for quarter two is Preston Chrissy. Preston, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh, thank you for having me, Jared.
All right, Preston, there's going to be some people listening that remember or know who you are. For those that don't, maybe just tell what year did you graduate here from Beresford?
2005, so yeah, it's been a long time. Going to have a 20-year class reunion coming up here pretty soon.
Okay, so a classmate of 05, now you live in Yankton. You're the Yankton County Sheriff. And been good to stay kind of in touch. You watch a lot of Watchdogs athletics on watchdogs.live, kind of stay in tune with what's going on in Beresford, so that's much appreciated.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so 05, that was the the time frame when Jim retired and left the classroom. You guys were originally his final group of players to come through. I know we were kind of texting earlier today, and the thought was, and Jim told you guys in the locker room, hey, I wouldn't want to go out with any other team than you guys.
It was one of those emotional things, because I think it's districts. We were playing Lennox and Augustana, ironically up there at the arena. And in the gym or in the locker room after we had taken an L, it's just really hard to hear your coach who's been coaching for so long saying, hey, I don't want to go out with anybody else. And then you find out 2 years later that you're still coaching. So.
All right, big three-pointer there from number 4, Tegan Nyhog, just what the Watchdogs needed to get back within 5 here. So now Fliers 19, Watchdogs 14, and, value play here from the Fliers. Going to draw a foul, so going to the line is number 2, Paul Parsley. Malachi James is going to pick up the personal there. And what happened there is Watchdogs didn't have a lot of money at that moment. We were trying to reduce a staff position and trying to fill some coaching openings. Jim left and retired, thought that was it, and we had to just go and essentially beg him to come back, give us a couple more years, and he came back. And
just go back to Old Faithful.
Came back and, did what he did, and I know he had a couple good years working with some good kids in that 06 and 07 groups, and then eventually did retire from basketball until he started coaching, as he told us tonight, some 4th grade girls basketball in Flanders.
Yeah, so. I think it was kind of cool to see that come full circle tonight, when you guys strategically kind of planned the Flander game and then having those girls that he coached and then being on the Watchdog home court.
Yeah, so again, there's a group of juniors now, so when they were 4th graders, he was coaching them just in some pick-up ball or traveling ball, and again, after he gave his little presentation and speech, they all came over right away and hugged him and did a couple nice pictures with him, so that was pretty cool.
When you think about Jim Sorensen, too, you don't think that he would really want all this attention brought to him, but I thought at the very end when he talked about don't scuff up his floor when you leave tonight, I thought that was pretty comical by him.
He's always one for a little wit and humor. That is a couple free throws there, so now 7 on the board so far here for Aiden Ham, the senior. bucket there from the Flyers. I missed that one looking down. Flyers 23, number 32 that scored that bucket, Luke Shepard. Ball does get tipped away. It's going to stay Watchdog direction here, so Flyers 23, Watchdog 16. Yeah, he was humbled. I mean, I remember talking to him in the office a couple times. He's just like, I just can't believe it. Again, we kind of look at it as just a real no-brainer from a school or community standpoint. And talked to a lot of people in town, like, really fitting that after the career that he's had, that now the floor will forever be named Jim Sorensen Court. But he was humbled. He was really like, I just never really thought that was my place, is to have the name on the floor. But again, really fun that he kind of was like, hey, when you're walking across here, don't scuff it up.
Well, in today's day and age, it's like, are you yourself even going to be able to retire someday? I think that they're going to call you back probably just like they did with Jim.
Yeah, probably not. There'll be a time where I'll be able to step aside and they probably won't miss a beat.
They're going to need a good announcer for this thing.
All right, Watchdogs 16, Flyers 23, 5:30 to go. Cooper Nelson drives to the lane, gets caught under the hoop. Malachi James cuts in, but ball gets away and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Flyers basketball. A couple of substitutions here for the Watchdogs. Number 44, the senior Joseph Sharp coming into the game. Also coming is number 15, Hayden Hammenberg, the sophomore. Watchdogs going to need to pick up a couple big stops here and then get something going on the offensive end. 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. Ball does get in the air. Contact in the air. Both guys going for the ball. James is going to pick up, I believe, his second personal foul. That's just a tough one. On the contact there for the Flyers was Xavier Bean. He came out a little ahead on that one, so Flyer ball underneath. Going to toss it out to Bean. He catches it at the Watchdog logo center court. 3-point attempt, number 32, Luke Shepard, just off the iron. Watchdogs are going the other direction with it. Good cut there from Hammenberg. He's looking inside to get Sharp. Ball gets away from grab there by Parsley. He's going the other direction. Big left hand gets it over to a teammate. Back into Parsley's hand. Out to Bean. Bean, three-pointer, and he holds the fingers in the air. 3 for Xavier Bean. Flyers 26, Watchdogs 16, down by 10. Coach Short sending 3 guys to the bench, and so are the Flyers. Going to have 6 substitutions coming in here, 3 on each side. Going to have a foul called here. He's telling the guys to sit down. That foul is going against number 30, Alfie Henderson. Substitutions come in, too many to name here, Preston.
Yeah, it's pretty much a full crew here.
No stranger to schools. You served as sheriff in Bonhomme County, then you went to the Yankton Police Department where you were the resource officer at Yankton High School, middle school, so you were in the school all the time as the SRO.
Yeah, I mean, as being a school resource officer, it's a rewarding position because you get to meet a lot of the students that you're interacting with every day. I got graduation invitations, which is kind of crazy when you cite kids for tickets, and but ultimately you get to meet the staff too on another level, just kind of like how we are today, where you graduate in 05, but you still get to hang out with some of your old teachers. A little scrapping here on the floor.
Yeah, well, I was talking with Mike Christopherson, and Jim said it on the floor, scrap and claw. If you remember Jim's famous line, scrap and claw, dogs, basketball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when Jim was coaching, too, he was a really good complement of, he didn't really tear into you a lot. I do recall a few times that I did get tore into when I wasn't supposed to shoot, but I did, and I made the bucket, and he didn't take me out. But there was one time where we were up at the old gym, and we were practicing, and Eli Erickson went up for there you go.
3-pointer there from number 20, Caden Bersheim. Go ahead, Eli Erickson.
Yeah, I went up for a layup, kind of rolled around the rim. I kind of went up, and I would say it was a weak dunk, and so we speed up to game time a couple weeks down the road, and Eli goes up for a layup, and it hits nothing but inside the square, right into the hoop. Doesn't touch the rim. I touched the rim, goaltend, and I knew right away Jim subbed me right out.
Coach Sorensen was having none of it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. In practice, I don't think he cared as much, but when I took away Eli's 2 points, he wasn't very happy about that. So,
And we talked a little bit in the first quarter about Coach Babb. So, I mean, he retired at the same time. So you had a few Babb experiences, I'm sure, then as well.
Well, I got a lot of Jims when I was in high school. So, yeah, and that's where the difference of coaching is. Babb was much more stern with me, and he let me know that. But I think that's good for coaching. And then Sorensen was a good compliment where he was, he just kind of tell you, hey, just keep working hard and you're going to do some good things. But, and then Babb, he would tell you, hey, you need to do better, and I mean it. So
as sheriff, they kind of played good cop, bad cop with you.
It was like you're in front of all your other friends. so you can't phone a friend or anything. They just kind of let you just take the socks. You're just getting socked. So.
And again, probably shaped you maybe into who you are now. Is again, you have to work with people in the community, students, staff, the administration at the school, and now as sheriff, you have to work with an entire county.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I think it's really good. Growing up in a small town like Beresford, now living in Yankton, which is a much bigger county, but just getting to know everybody on a different level. I mean, I walked in this gym tonight, and there was so many people that I remember, just from. Almost 20 years ago, graduating high school, but
3.5 minutes to go here. Fliers 29, Watchdogs 18. So the Flyers here just kind of slowly building that lead from 5, 6, 7 now out to 11.
And they really did a good job on this court. I mean, I like the lighter color on the.
Yeah, we went back and forth, a lot of, kind of renderings of it and kind of just changed some things and sent it back to a person who did the floor and their artist person. And nice little dish there inside. Scoring the bucket there is Cody Kneebone. Flyers now out to a 13-point lead. First bucket for Kneebone for the night. We knew we wanted to put the dog head and just kind of make it a little larger. That's kind of a popular thing now. But we did want to try to keep the court, simple, I guess, if that's what you're looking for. Just clean, simple lines. And, again, we kind of went around a lot of different ways. We appreciate the Booster Club jumping in. Kind of their new mantra is Unleash the Pride. And something we've kind of taken and used here at the school district is Unleash the Pride. And kind of felt like putting Jim's name right next to Unleashing the Pride really was kind of a fitting component as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, having over 400 basketball wins, probably, I know all the games weren't on this court, but it's pretty fitting.
Yeah, he ended up, a Beresford record of 474 and 310. His overall coaching career, 494 and 327. I don't know if you were to blame for keeping him 6 short of reaching 500, Preston.
That was probably those last 2 years. I don't know.
Those last couple of years, we thought he was going to get to 500, and then the class of 05 just didn't do it.
And there's been a lot of
Tegan Nyhog, big three-pointer there from Tegan, the junior. Watchdogs 21, Flyers 31, 2.5 to go here before half. Good time for the Dogs to get a little run here, Preston.
Yeah, definitely. I think just get a little momentum going into the half would be a big deal for them. I mean, being down.
Yeah, they find another little dish down low, working that baseline. Kind of reminds me of you back in the day, just working the baseline, and McGill kind of hitting you on the go there. An easy 2-pointer there for Kneebone.
Oh, just those reverse layups are kind of my thing.
Flyers out on the run, going to get another easy 2. That is 14. Micah Otto, he hit those few threes early. Now a 2-point layup. Dogs just not getting back, and that's 10 on the night so far for Otto. Flyers back out to 14. James, tough three-pointer off the glass. Rebounded there by Parsley. Parsley's pushing it up the floor. Watchdogs still manning up. We've got a mismatch down low here, Preston.
Yeah.
Kicks it out, 3-point attempt, no good. Oberle's going to get it up the floor to James.
You kind of look at the height on some of the teams here, and not a lot of height,
All right, I see 6'8" on the roster here, 6'4", 6'2".
Well, I mean,
another 6'4", 6'2", 6'5". But I mean, I grew up 5'9", so all those look tall.
I was 6'4", and I was the tallest one on our team.
So 6'4", but you really measured 6'2". Is that how it was back in the early aughts?
Yeah. Well, now it's probably, now that I'm 38, it's kind of more of a, you lean a little bit forward.
You got a forward lean already.
Yeah. So I lost about 2 inches already.
All right, at the line here, number 4, Tegan Nyhog, listed at 6'4" on the roster, just off the front of the rim, rebounded there by Shepard. Flyers up 14 with 1:12 to go. In no hurry to get things going here offensively. More than willing to let Parsley walk it up the floor and get the offense set here. 22 to go on the shot clock. Again, another little backdoor cut. Watchdogs are just getting beat on the cuts to the hoop. That's number 20, Caden Bersheim. Bersheim with 7 now here for the Flyers. Flyers lead is now 16. Ham drives to the lane, gets caught on the block, puts it up, rebounded by James. Going to get fouled and the bucket. Malachi James, bucket and the foul for chance for an old school three-point play. That foul is going to go against number 4, Xavier Bean, the junior. Coming in for the Flyers now is number 30, Alfie Henderson. Coming in for the Watchdogs, number 33, Trey Kurtenbach. Preston, we got about 38 seconds on the clock here. You're going to kind of disappear at halftime and go visit with a few people, maybe talk to Jimbo, and any last kind of stories or things you want to share about your time, being around Jim or memories, and get part of what brought you here tonight 20 years after you're done?
Well, I thought about some good stuff, and not only was it effective here on the basketball court, but it was also the classroom as well. And I remember the College Bowl days where we'd have, and he was really a good delegator. He made all the students pretty much run the quiz bowl, and he was just the moderator.
Okay, nice.
So, that was just another touch. And then I was talking about, we watched Schindler's List. That was a once-a-year deal every year for government class. And so we knew that 3 periods got eaten alive by that the 3-hour video.
Schindler's List, and you remembered that at least, so it was a memorable opportunity for you there.
And I did talk to him before I came up here, and I said, hey, nothing but good stories. You're a great guy, and I appreciate everything you did for me.
All right, so again, Preston, appreciate you taking a few moments driving up from Yankton to be here for the Jim Sorensen court dedication. And I'll let you go here and have your halftime to go visit with a few more people, but thank you.
Appreciate it, and you guys do an excellent job here. This is quite the outfit.
Oh, yeah, we've got a great crew, so again, maybe an opportunity here to talk about the crew quick before we go to half. We call it Watchdogs.live because that is our website, but the student side of this, it's UC Kids on Camera, doing production, directing. We've got replay going, camera operators. We call Dogbone Entertainment, and I'll just go. We've got Diego, Lane, Axel, Creed, Kelson, Will, and Cade. So a lot of 6th, 7th, and a 9th grader in there. So it's a lot of young kids that you work with in your DARE programs, just a couple years older than that. They're making all this stuff happen behind the scenes for us.
You guys do an excellent job. That's awesome.
All right, Preston again.
We used to run the old possession back in, for jump balls. This is way above.
This is way above possession
what
arrows.
Petey and I used to do. So.
All right. Again, Preston, best of luck.
Yes, thank you.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town has changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Beresford Telephone is your full-service local telephone company, providing telephone service, sales, high-speed fiber optic internet packages, and professional surveillance systems for both commercial and residential customers. Beresford Telephone also offers the only in-town gig-certified internet provider, which offers the highest speed services. Wanting to upgrade your existing service? Contact Beresford Telephone today and let them get started on your high-speed services in no time.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Farming is more than a livelihood. It's a legacy. Simplot was founded by a hardworking farmer like you over 90 years ago, and we've been growing America's farms for generations. With local crop advisors grounded in your success, Simplot Grower Solutions is in your fields and by your side. We dig in deep to pinpoint what you need, where you need it, when you need it, even when the forecast is unpredictable.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Shields All Sports Store is your one stop for everything outdoors, with local experts eager to guide you through the widest selection of brands. Your one stop for exercise gear to get working out or fashions for going out. And your one stop for footwear in your size, your style, yours to take home today. Shields, employee owned, community minded, and like no place you've ever shopped before.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, you can be confident you're getting the best. You can buy in store or order what you need online for curbside pickup or delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace at participating stores.
Find Benjamin Moore paint and other great products at your locally owned Olson's Ace Hardware in Beresford.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Charlie Grossberg from Grossberg Implement. I'd like to take a moment to extend a warm and heartfelt Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all our loyal customers, hardworking employees, and the incredible community of Winter and the surrounding areas. From our family to yours, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and love of family and friends. Thank you for your continued trust and support. We look forward to serving you in 2025 and beyond.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford is your destination for fun with darts, pool, and to catch all the action no matter what game it is. The colder season is here. Keep your perfect golf swing by using the indoor golf simulator. From the gridiron to the court, Classics is your spot to catch all activities of Watchdogs Live. Ready to cool off with a cold one? Classics Lounge is always ready to serve them up with a bite to eat too. That's Classics Lounge in downtown Beresford.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Customer service is more than just a word. It's what Jensen Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance does every day.
We have more companies than most agencies in town. We're able to find a competitive market for each family. We're able to farm that out, quote it with each of our carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance, of course, and see where it best fits.
In Sioux Falls, Beresford, and Elk Point, go to jensenagencyonline.com to find out more. Jensen Insurance Agency, building relationships since 1944.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are.
Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation Press Box. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
All right, fans, welcome back to Beresford High School Jim Sorensen Court for this Big East Conference matchup, Class A basketball between the visiting Fliers and your home Beresford Watchdogs. New guest here for the second half. Pleasure to be joined by Mr. Brian Field. Brian, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for having me. A great night for Beresford Watchdog fans, honoring Coach Sorensen, so happy to be here.
Yeah, pretty cool to see his name on the floor, and of course Jim in good fashion throws in a little humor on part of his presentation.
Yeah.
But
anytime he speaks, he's quite a card, so it's awesome.
Now you've been around him a lot. Again, growing up here in Beresford, you're 83 graduate of Beresford School District. You played for Jim, and an opportunity when you came back in the early 2000s. Jim was still teaching and coaching. You became the principal here. Good spin down below there, number 32, Luke Shepard. Couldn't quite get it to go, but good move there from Shepard. You come back, and you end up being his supervisor, and what was that like coming back and being in Jim's classroom, and then all of a sudden you're there watching as a supervisor?
Yeah, no, it was a great opportunity to come back home. As you know, I had him as an American history teacher, American government teacher, and loved having his social studies classes. He was a great teacher and had a tremendous amount of respect and admiration for him as a teacher and as a coach, and someone I always looked up to too. And I was very blessed when I came back to have some outstanding teachers, coaches, and directors, and it was a lot of fun to work with them too when I came back to be high school principal. So yeah, I was definitely blessed to have some outstanding teachers and coaches during my time at Beresford High School.
Yeah, opportunity to come back, and again, that was some of my early years of teaching here in Beresford, but there were a lot of veterans on that staff, again, people that you had in school and respected and are part of the Watchdog Hall of Fame. So
yeah, you had Mr. Sorensen there, Mr. and Mrs. Babb were there. Obviously, Mrs. Babb was a librarian, and Mr. Babb was a tech coordinator at that time. He was one of my high school math teachers, and then, of course, Mr. Ken Bonte was still the biology teacher and things too, and health teacher, so it was a lot of fun to come back and get to work with all of them.
All right, big three-pointer. Flyers fans, that last trip down, that was Alfie Henderson, number 30. He's got 6 on the night. That was a three-pointer in the corner. Shot there from Bean just off the side, but he tips it free. Malachi James up to the hoop. Defended well there by Shepard. He rebounds it, going to push it back up the other direction. Look into the corner there. That's Parsley. Spin move. He's going to try to take on Ham, the smaller defender, but Ham is scrappy. Said it with everybody on so far. We talk about scrappy. Jim was famous, scrap and claw. It was on so many shirts when I first came. Beresford basketball, scrap and claw. You remember that from the day, I'm assuming?
Oh, definitely. Him and Coach Babb worked extremely well together. ran well-organized practice sessions, and their thorough scouting reports. They were always prepared for opponents and that we played, but just two quality guys that were in the basketball program and classroom.
Good mid-range jumper there from Luke Shepard here in the corner nearest to us. Fliers getting out to a pretty solid lead here now, Brian. Watchdogs going to have to just try to, again, get some pieces put together, and trying to get one inside there to Cooper Nelson, the senior. Just can't quite get it to him, but it is going to stay Watchdog basketball, so Ham will inbound it here for the Dogs. Nyhall, a couple big shots early. I think they were trying to get a screen for him to get open. He's now got it at the top. Your old neighbor there.
Old neighbor Ashton there, you bet.
Ham gets a free, but it is blocked, so good recovery there from Paul Parsley.
Good save there.
Yeah, Flyers get a little careless with the ball, and Watchdogs then get careless with it, so trading turnovers. Brian, if you want to give the listeners just a little update, easy bucket there, a little pump fake from Luke Shepard. What is it that you're up to these days for those that maybe you don't know? What are you doing these days?
Yeah, the last few years I've just worked a few different part-time jobs. When I left Beresford as retired as superintendent, I took a job with Architecture Incorporated and served as an education specialist, helping on some school projects and doing some of their demographic reports and outreach to school districts and trying to create new clients for them and things like that. So also helped Dakota Timing, Eric Van Locken's company that times a lot of the high school and college track and field meets. So I've been helping with that off and on. And for a couple years I was a co-curricular bus driver for Beresford. I haven't had to do that much this year, which is okay too.
We still have you on the list, so again, anybody else wants to get on the driver list, just reach out, but Brian's still on the list of eligibles.
And then most recently I served as the interim superintendent at Avon for 6 months, and recently served as the interim superintendent at Lennox for a few months, so kind of helped out there too, but my days as interim probably are over now. So, but recently I just accepted a position with Dakota State to help do some outreach to try to create some interest in high school students becoming educators in their future, and working and meeting with some superintendent groups and principal groups to hopefully recruit a new bunch of teachers that will enter the profession and hopefully stay in it. And as you know, there's a shortage in many areas across the state, so just going to do some outreach and try to get into schools to create some new possibilities for future educators.
Yeah, I know, sounds like good opportunities for you there in kind of that semi-retirement role, and still swimming a lot of laps.
Yep, that's kind of my new schedule in the morning. I swim, and it's been good. So this new job has a lot of flexibility for me, so I enjoy that too.
And I know Jim, he likes to venture his way up to the fitness centers in Sioux Falls a little bit as well and enjoy the saunas and get loosened up for his rounds of golf. I know there's a few times you and I have played golf with Jim, and he's like, "No, I'll just meet you guys in Sioux Falls. I'm going to go to the club and sit in the hot tub for a while and get loosened up."
Yeah, he's so much fun to play with, and get to still play golf with him once or twice a summer and playing some scrambles and stuff. And he's still in the four-person scrambles. Is still obviously one of our best players on our team.
Yeah, he's 80 years old, our best player on our team. Maybe he talks about either his skill or our skill, Brian. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, but no, he's just an awesome guy and a lot of fun to play golf with, and been enjoying that for 20 years, so it's been awesome.
You created the Watchdog Hall of Fame here in Beresford. That was one of your things that you set up as a goal for the school board, is one of the things you were going to accomplish in that particular year. Something that you did see through, and not that you were necessarily part of the nominating or steering committee that finally made the final decision, but Jim Sorensen going in the first class was kind of a no-brainer.
Yep, no doubt about it. He's a member of the inaugural class, 2017, and hands down that was easy decision to make. Jeff definitely deserving. Not only is a tremendous educator, but a tremendous coach, and gave a lot of his time here to Beresford, and had a lot of positive influence over the student athletes here at Beresford, and just a quality person that is not only well respected in Beresford, but across the entire state of South Dakota.
Had Preston on. He was, kind of that 05 when, Jim retired and thought he was going to be done coaching basketball. We talked about his 2 years coming back, but, Jim coached golf for us for 41 years, even while into his retirement, still gave to the game of golf. I'll just kind of rattle off here. He finally retired in the fall of 2016, but his golf teams won 23 Big 8 and Big Sioux conference championships, 27 region championships, 12 state championships. Brian, you look on the south side of the banners down here, there are a lot of golf balls.
A lot of golf banners.
And those are a big part of Jim's legacy here. So 12 state championships, 11 state runner-up awards, 33 top 5 finishes, and his boys' golf teams were state champions 4 times. That would have been a couple of them there. 79, 80, 80 was a runner-up, 78 was a runner-up, 81 was a runner-up. Get a kind of part of your time frame in Beresford. And then on the girls' side, he had a pretty good run for 32 years. State champions 8 times. His girls' golf teams were state runner-up 6 times. So, again, a heck of a golf coaching career, not only basketball here for the Watchdogs.
Yeah, it's when I was in high school, you either did track and field or you did golf, and obviously eventually kids were able to double up, but at the time I went to school you couldn't double up, and certainly wish I would have learned some proper golf mechanics from Coach Sorensen, because I could certainly use those.
Malachi James going to pick up a tough foul. They're being aggressive, trying to get the rebound, just out of position, so he picks up his 3rd personal. That is going to be the first team foul here for the Watchdogs in the 3rd quarter. So 3:30 mark here in the 3rd. Watchdogs 23, Fliers 47. Brian started your teaching and coaching career in Arlington. Oh, nice little spin and scoop there from number 32, Luke Shepard. So the junior doing some nice work around the rim. So did Rick Weber, one of your friends from long ago in Arlington. And, unfortunately, Rick wasn't able to be here tonight, but we'll give a shout-out to Rick Weber. He's going to retire at the end of this school year as well. So long career in Flandreau, administrative leadership, and teacher and coach. I read a little article on him that I saw posted when the news came out, so congratulations to Rick.
Yeah, Rick is a good friend, and we get together and golf every summer, and a lot of fun to golf with, but we've been friends. We started our teaching careers together at Arlington, and I was a high school social studies teacher there for 8 years, and Rick taught high school math and computers there for a few years before he went to Flandreau and spent the rest of his career at Flandreau. But outstanding individual, was a tremendous, still is their activities director, superintendent, and was a head boys basketball coach there for many years as well. So, yeah, outstanding person, and I've known him for a long time. Good friend.
Maybe talk about that. I mean, you know what it's like to be in a Class A superintendent role. Flandreau is similar size to us, just a little bigger. Nice jumper there from number 20, Caden Bersheim. Talk about, being a school administrator in a Class A school, and then also just the resiliency and kind of the commitment it takes to also be the athletic director.
Yeah, it's a big job. When I was at Freeman, I was the principal there for 7 years, and I was also activities director and coached cross country and track and field. So it's a big job. You're gone almost every night, being at the gym quite often, and you're also there for all the concerts and different things that go on too. So it's quite a commitment of time, and Rick has been the activities director and superintendent there at Flandreau for many years, and held both of those roles. But it's a big job, and we'll have some big shoes to fill in Flandreau.
All right, checking in for the Watchdogs, number 12, Espen Klungseth, the senior. Ball, Flyers do try to hit a home run here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball does get tipped out of bounds by the Dogs, so it remains Flandreau basketball. Watchdogs remain in that man-to-man defense, keeping the scrap and claw defense going here. Rebound there from Oberle. He's going to look to push it, but instead decides to set up the half-court offense. James, big jump step through the middle of the lane. 2 hands on the ball. Going to be a jump ball called. That's going to go Watchdogs direction. Checking in for the Flyers, number 34, Jonathan Schrader. In for the Watchdogs, number 13, Peyton Hoffman, the junior. Malachi James will go to the bench and get a well-deserved break here. Watchdog basketball. Going to throw a big lob into Joe Sharp. Contact, both guys down on the floor. Hoffman gets it over to Klungseth. Finds Sharp. He's going to get it set up here to Hoffman. Try to get the offense going. 10 seconds, under 10 on the clock here on the shot clock. Hoffman gets it over to Oberle. He's going to have to get this one off. Left hand. Foul is called with 1 second on the shot clock. Overly's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Overly misses the front end of that one. Checking into the game for the Flyers, number 42, J.P. Powers, the senior, listed at 6'5" on the roster. Next up for the Watchdogs on the schedule here, kind of a different change here, Brian. There's a little moratorium during Christmas break, so the Activity Association has set up a series or stretch of days around Christmas where you cannot have contact with the kids, allows them a little break, and also families an opportunity to spend time together, and if they need to, travel. So all teams will have a few days off here coming up near Christmas break, but Watchdogs will be back in action on December 31st. We'll travel to Centerville. And then on January 3rd, we'll head to Parker. Ooh, that was a deep three-pointer. Yeah, number 4, Xavier Bean with a big three-pointer. That is 6 on the night here so far for Bean. Flanger Flyers 54, Watchdogs 24, so 30-point lead here for the Flyers.
Another big shot for Beresford.
Overly gets one to go. That's 4 on the night for Overly. Block there from Kurtenbach. Shot clock is shut off. We're down to about 15 seconds here on the game clock. Going to get a little contact on the ground. That'll be 5 team fouls for the Flyers. 30-point spread did happen, so the clock is in running mode. Foul, so I believe it should stop, and it did stop it. So Kurtenbach to the line to shoot a couple now with the new rules on the bonus. 5 team fouls in a quarter. You get 2 free throw attempts. Kurtenbach gets the first one to go. Checking into the game for the Flyers, number 24, Cameron Flute. He is a senior as well, 5'11" on the roster. 3, 2, 1, Bean. Yes! Xavier Bean, the junior, with a pretty big third quarter there. Couple three-pointers. That's now 9 on the night for Xavier Bean. Brian, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. You'll hang around for a fourth quarter, won't you?
Certainly.
All right, quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Are you stuck in a job that gives you no family life? Work for Sioux Steel and enjoy a 4-day work week. Choose from first or second shift and receive a sign-on bonus. Sioux Steel builds farm bins and livestock solutions. Sioux Steel is hiring right now for machine operators and general laborers for both first and second shift. Sioux Steel makes it easy to apply. Go to their ProTech division in Lennox for walk-in interviews Monday through Thursday from 1 till 5, or apply online at SiouxSteel.com. Join the Sioux Steel team and work a flexible, family-friendly 4-day work week.
Welcome back to the Sioux Corporation Press Box. Sioux Corporation, the industry leader in manufacturing water heaters and chilling systems, steam generators, pressure washers, and steam cleaners.
All right, fans, welcome back to Beresford High School Gym Sorensen Court, freshly dedicated here between games. Brian, the crew here at Dogboat Entertainment, your first time on Watchdogs Live. Dogboat Entertainment is our student side of the production, so number of 6th, 7th, 9th. We've got a couple seniors here helping us out, but pretty amazing what these kids are doing up here, and the number of computers, monitors, screens, replay, production. They're running PTZ cameras. It is pretty impressive.
Yeah, amazing group here, grades 6 through 12 here, and it's pretty awesome to have this many kids that are helping with the event and do an outstanding job. And I've been fortunate to tune in different times, and they all do a very professional job, and what a great thing to have for our students at Beresford Schools.
Big shout out to Renee James and Matt Storo, both employees here at the school that are a big part of what you as fans get to see on Watchdogs Live. Dogboat Entertainment. Xavier Bean, unbelievable.
He's hot right now.
He is hot. So it's going to carry over what he did in the third and start the fourth. Flyers 60, Watchdogs 28. That is 12 points now for Xavier Bean. Brian, you've known Jim a long time. You've got to have a couple of stories built up in the arsenal that you could share with the fans tonight from your years of being around Jim.
You bet. I'll share just a couple things I remember when I was a senior. Obviously, I wasn't a stellar athlete in basketball or a lot of sports, but when I was a senior, I remember Beresford boys basketball was getting a new set of varsity uniforms. We'd always had your whites and your what they called Northwestern purple, which was actually navy blue, but we were pretty excited because we were going to get a new set of actual purple uniforms rather than the navy blue, and Coach Sorensen, I remember saying, "Oh, you guys are just going to love these uniforms," and we ended up getting the uniforms to put on, and it was dark purple shorts, and we had really light lavender tops, and I would say it probably went down as some of the ugliest uniforms we had in the history of Beresford High School athletics. But Coach Sorensen said, "Aren't those sharp guys?" And I think he tried to follow the colors that Kansas State had, but they were definitely some ugly uniforms, but they were new, so we wore them, and I think they tried mixing up different uniforms and jerseys different times to get them to look a little better, but we all thought they were pretty ugly, and we thought probably Coach was colorblind. But we were happy to have new uniforms.
Yeah, we talked earlier about, again, another Hall of Famer. Coach Jim Babb, came up in some previous conversations. That tandem that you kind of grew up playing with, maybe talk about those two together.
Yeah. Coach Babb, obviously a tremendous coach. He coached a lot of our freshman JV teams in football with Coach Herron, and also in boys basketball with Coach Sorensen, and I'm sure most people that had Coach Babb can remember a verbal thrashing from different times where we maybe would need a verbal correction or sometimes a butt chewing, but individually as a team. But Coach Babb would usually deliver it very soundly and loudly, and Coach Sorensen would always have a great message for us too if we need to be corrected on something. But both of them were fine coaches, and when it was time for chewing out, both of them could do that. But Coach Babb sometimes, he had the hoarse voice, and we always said it was from his years of screaming at us. But they both would praise you effectively too as well when it was warranted, and build you back up to. They worked extremely well together, and their coaching styles meshed so well with each other. And you don't see that where you have assistant coaches with their head coaches for 30-some years, and that's the way it was with Coach Babb and Coach Herron and Coach Babb and Coach Sorensen. So they worked very well together, and Beresford was fortunate to have them for so long.
Yeah, heck of a run there for some of those individuals, and again, to still have them here and bleeding purple, as they used to say, it's pretty cool.
Yep, great experiences for the student athletes.
Preston talked a little bit about that, again, just keeping you humble and letting you know, but again, trying to build you back up and, kind of hit on part of, what allowed him as a young man who had some growth and now turns in to be the sheriff of Yankton County. Talks about, the impact that people, as educational leaders and coaches have provided for Jim for 40-plus years. So.
Yeah, and that's basically why we're all in it, is the impact you get to have on students and athletes, and see them be success stories too is pretty cool to see, and it's always fun to see. I saw a lot of people tonight that I hadn't seen for a while that came back for this very special event to honor Coach Sorensen and name it Jim Sorensen Court. So a lot of them I've seen having conversation with the coach too. So pretty cool thing to have for Beresford here.
Yeah, Sorney's hung around there in the first row with his wife Sharon. Sharon, again, maybe a saint, a real trooper to help raise 4 kids as Jim was coaching all that time, and
yeah, great support system for him, and I know they've enjoyed their years golfing together and things and playing in some tournaments too, but definitely has a tremendous family support system too over all those years.
Fliers 63, Watchdogs 32, about 3.5 on the clock here. The clock is running. Brian, you catch a lot of coyote activities now in your again, retirement or semi-retirement, so go Yotes. Big game coming up here this weekend, so I'm assuming you'll be tuning into that. You're not going out there.
Yep, definitely. Season ticket holder for Coyote football and Coyote men and women's basketball. Enjoy those events and enjoy the track and field events too. But no, won't be making the trip to Bozeman, but definitely will be tuned in and supporting the Coyotes, and would love to see a Jackrabbit Coyotes championship game in Frisco, and I know both of them will have their work cut out for them, but would be a great thing for the state.
Brian, you were kind of telling me there's some breaking news out of college football for the Yotes. Is that something you feel confident enough in sharing? Is this accurate?
Well, it was on Twitter, so I don't know if I feel confident in sharing it. But it came from Jay Elson, and it sounded like they signed another quarterback today too for the future too. That looks very promising too.
All right, so Coyote fans have something maybe optimistic about. Current quarterback has done a great job for them, and no real firm info there, but it's probably it's a committed. It's out on their.
It's on Midco Sports, Jailson Twitter. So, but looks like Cole Pennington is committed to the Coyotes as well for the future, and he spent the last couple seasons at Marshall University, and they were Sun Belt Conference champs this year. And as his dad would be a former Jets quarterback, Chad Pennington.
All right, so that could be kind of exciting. Again, the remodel down at the Dakota Dome is pretty good viewing, and Bob Nielsen's done a nice job down there with the Coyotes, just kind of getting things turned around and creating a lot of excitement for the Coyotes, which again is only good for South Dakota athletics to have a battle that matches up to the rivalry.
Definitely. Fun atmosphere down there now. They've done a great job remodeling the dome, and the basketball facility is outstanding as well. So it's a lot of fun to see large engagement of their students coming to the games now and stuff too. It's been a lot of fun to see the support that's out there, and both universities, we're very fortunate to have those both in South Dakota. And of course, we wish the Jackrabbits well up in Fargo against the Bison, and of course, we wish the Coyotes well at Montana State tomorrow against the Bobcats.
Brian, we'll pivot here. You talked about you do a little work for Dakota Timing. Anybody that's familiar with our track meets and cross-country meets knows Dakota Timing. You do a little work at the collegiate level there as well with Dakota Timing, but your niece Erin is going to have her final semester at school, or final semester competing for the Coyotes coming up here in the spring. Indoor, is it, or outdoor?
It's indoor. Yep.
Okay.
This is her final season indoor, and they got an extra indoor season because of COVID. And this will be it for her. She's a graduate student now, and this will be her. She'll be finishing up in March with her track and field career.
Had a good first meet. I was at in SDSU. I saw just a clip that kind of made the social media account that she had a good first meet, I believe. So.
Yep. Did well in the 60 meters, and look forward to watching her here this spring.
All right, 1 minute to go here on the clock in period 4 of the Big East Conference matchup. Steele here. Let's see what the big guy does. Gets the layup to go, so up in scores, number 42, J.P. Powers, the senior. Fliers 70, Watchdogs 33. Brian, the Dogs are going to have a little regrouping to do here. Going to have a Christmas break, some days off, but then Christmas break, and come back against a Class B Centerville team, and then Class A Parker. Going to need to find a couple wins here and get competitive here for the Dogs.
Yep, hopefully having some rest over Christmas break here and get the chance to be some family and have some good time with family and eat well over the holidays and come back and regroup. And nice shot there by Ashton Oberle.
Brian, a couple seconds on the clock. Any final thoughts regarding Jim Sorensen or the opportunity tonight to put his name on the floor and be there forever?
Just a genuine man and loved by the Beresford community, and we're very blessed to know him and have him as a teacher and a coach, and obviously to get to work with him when I came back as a principal, and just a quality person, quality individual, great family, and we're blessed in Beresford to have him.
On behalf of Mike Christopherson, Preston Chrissy, Brian Field, and the entire Dogbone Entertainment crew, we appreciate you tuning in. We can always find the games on watchdogs.live.